We are live.
Hello, patrons, non-patrons, if this ends up being clipped.
That's
Fans
true.
of our show,
Could be.
detractors of our show, people of the world.
All you lovers, all you haters, and everyone in between.
I have to exercise one of the important parts of my job, kind of a behind-the-scenes thing usually, but I chose to do it publicly today.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I know TJ's not in a great mood due to what we'll talk about it in a second. You'll see why in a second. TJ's kind of feeling down in the dumps today, and I don't want to pile on TJ, but I have to hold you to account. And I really look, I know you're going to accuse me of nitpicking or like piling on, but I will show you. I will prove how egregious this lapse in your judgment has been, TJ.
Wow. Okay.
And Scotty, I know that you will be an objective arbiter here to make sure that I'm being honest, and I have provided documentation. Let me present my screen here, okay?
Yes, please.
Well, in a minute. Let me just give you my premise. TJ, you must be called to account.
Okay.
For the absolutely laughably bad state of our subreddit right now, TJ.
Really?
Oh, shit. What happened?
Your little Quasimodo, your little fucking lackey, your little fucking yes master that you hired and empowered over there.
Mm-hmm.
He's not doing his job, TJ.
Is he not?
And look, if I had hired the guy, look, would that it was Scotty that had hired this guy. I'd love for, Skace. If it was Scotty, I'd call him to account too. But Scotty's fingerprints are nowhere to be seen on this, TJ.
Nor will they ever be on the subreddit.
Let me tell you something, Scotty, and I know you'll know this to be true. I talked to a group of people. I go into TJ's Discord sometimes, and I go in the voice chat.
Yeah.
And I've talked to this dude, Bang Cow or Bang Cat. I've talked to this dude.
Never heard of him, but yeah, I know you frequently do that. Well, not frequently, but on occasion.
Every once in a blue moon, I go
on occasion. Yeah.
I talk to this Bang Cat guy. This is the type of dude that only TJ would ever empower in any way. You know what I mean? Like, he is a total fucking doofus, dude. Like a total doofus. I don't dislike him. I think he's funny or whatever. Dude, I don't mean to be mean, but let me give you my impersonation of him. Okay. Hey, Paul Siegel, this is totally random, but I would like to bring up some DP drama from 25 years ago and have you comment on it.
Right. Okay.
Like, so much to the point where the other mods had to chastise him in the voice chat and be like, Bang Cat, Paul doesn't want to go over the fucking Brett Keane drama for the umpteenth time, dude. Can you fucking calm your autism down a little bit? And he was like, oh, but I just like it so much. And this is the dude that's running our subreddit right now. I'll just let you know, Scotty.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, Paul, it seems appropriate.
So,
I mean, it does.
I mean, kind of does. You're right. It is appropriate in some way, but TJ still must hold to account.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So, you remember I had the salt explosion against Vosh in a recent episode, right? Why is there nobody in here?
Because we're just doing this for the merch tier, and there's not a whole lot of people in it.
Oh, okay. All right.
But they get to watch it because
fair enough. So it's just the elite that get this look. This actually works. This is like behind the scenes.
I mean, the patrons eventually, the other patrons will see it, but I mean, live, of course, only the merch.
But only the merch tier gets to see it live.
So
if they choose. So far, only 7 of them have. But
I blew up, and during the rant against Vosh and the Voshites, during my VDS explosion, you remember I called Bang Cat out.
And
I was like, motherfucker, it's time for you to lock shit up, tighten up ship. Sheriff needs to clean up the town. There's fucking sloppy, pissed drunks laying in the streets. There's people shitting themselves, and it needs its ass wiped. You heard me.
Yeah, I do recall that. Yes.
That night, before the show was even over, he had made this thread called "Hi guys," and if you click in this, he clearly outlines what he plans to do. Just kidding. Okay. He wrote, "Y'all know the drill, right?"
Shame.
And look, even the audience knew Order 66. Execute Order 66. They knew it was coming. I've done it many times in my own chats. They expected it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shall we, Scotty? Shall we, TJ? Because this is a week ago, 6 days ago. Shall we take a look at the current state of the DFF subreddit?
Sure.
Under the wise and even-handed operation of Bangcat, the Bangladeshi dude that's still obsessed with Brett Keane.
1 hour ago, already some shit on Paul.
Paul, here's salty Paul again because he's still salty. Here's somebody that at least gets it. Does anybody else think Paul Abadabadiba Autismo Ba Free Flare?
I just can't with Paul anymore.
I just can't with this one's great.
You should actually look at that one.
Which one? This I just can't.
Yeah, I recommend that one.
I thought it was actually pretty pretty funny.
Paul should stop getting angry and learn to fucking obey me.
Oh, never mind. This isn't the one.
Yeah, he says he wants peace in Ukraine, but bans people from his chat all the time.
This is actually just this
is satire.
This is a satire of the one that I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's Pewall.
Is it?
Yeah,
Pewall?
This one looks like it's got a lot of traffic. Pewall.
Let's see Pewall. Oh, 50 comments. That's blowing up.
Does anyone else feel like Paul is willing to go to any lengths, including downplaying the very real threat of Trump, just to stick it to the DNC? I feel like he's starting to get into Jimmy Dore territory. Don't get me wrong. I still love Paul as a host, but it seems like he's losing focus. What's most important? Just my thoughts.
Ooh.
Sorry.
And then this
is not the one either, though.
It's literally just it's just people shitting on me. It's like just out of control. Fucking like every comment is just Paul's fucking the worst thing since the Fukushima nuclear disaster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's nonsense. It's exactly what like Bangcat said he was going to start banning when he did his big switch.
Oh, that's the one.
You know, I'm done with Paul. Oh, that's gotta be
the
it.
one. That's got.
I'm done with Paul.
Sure. I'm done with Paul.
Yes. This one. This one's the.
I'm not going to shit talk Paul. The first lie I was told in the first sentence. I'm not going to shit talk Paul. But here's every problem I have with Paul.
Dude, take this one for us, Scotty. Give us the fucking rundown on this one.
Oh, dude, I'm done with Paul. I'm not going to shit talk Paul.
However,
I'm sorry, I'm just pausing for comedic effect.
Yep.
However, I find him genuinely unbearable, which is okay. Even when I agree with him, which is quite
you're already
often,
shit talking me.
I'm just gonna do what they say and not watch. Fair enough. I'm pulling my Patreon. I really want to keep supporting TJ, and I like Abandon Hope. And anytime Sky does something, really, I don't even know if TJ is offering Abandon Hope to channel members or his old TA Patreon or something. I know I could just keep my Patreon and not watch Onion Nuggets, but honestly, I hope TJ throws Paul with Cody and Brett, Paul's dark mirror. So I want to vote with my wallet. Dude, he's damn. Woo,
scathing.
Calling you Brett, dude. I mean, that's like
scathing.
That I don't know how that's not saying you're dog shit, though. If someone compares you to Brett Keane, I mean, how's that flattering? How's that supposed to be flattering in any way?
So I want to know, TJ. And it just goes on and on. It's just Paul. Here's another person that left. Let's do a quiz. I'll have you guys guess right now. Here's a thread called "Goodbye." After 13 years, time for goodbye.
Yep, Paul offended them.
Is that what you guess is why he's leaving?
Yep, because you did something to offend them.
Had to be Paul, right? Let's see.
It's Paul.
I've noticed that Paul and TJ seem to struggle with engaging with imposing views, such as those presented by Vosh or Dylan Burns. This is disappointing, as engaging with diverse perspectives could enrich the show's content.
How did we not engage?
I don't know. Does
engagement just mean like agreement? Because I don't think it does. I think engagement.
It's hard to know what they mean, but
I mean, it goes on and on. This dude wrote fucking like 8 paragraphs as a goodbye message. And he does get roasted in the comments pretty fucking high up. But I'm just saying, look at it. Now look at this one. This is my favorite one. Out of all of this slop, which is 99% Paul, biggest douchebag in the world? Question mark. Right?
Right.
There's
Right.
one. There's one in this fucking sea of dog shit. There's one oasis. One person that might agree with me. Why Paul might be right about AI. Downvoted to oblivion.
Yeah.
And every comment is from a dude that is a fucking PhD in AI development and machine learning algorithms. And here's why Paul is wrong. It's a fucking nightmare. So TJ,
Yes.
what are we gonna do? What you hired this fucking dork.
I don't pay him. He just, so I mean,
I don't care if you shouldn't pay him. He's not doing anything. If you were paying him, he'd be robbing your pockets.
TJ, here's a problem. Clearly with your moderator, your main guy.
Uh-huh.
I mean, yeah, paying him obviously or not, that's a huge issue. But another issue is, let's just be honest, the moderation here is just non-existent. This person is completely at the will of the community and doing whatever they want. Which, I mean, hey, to some degree you have to. I don't think that everyone should be nuked just because they said Paul's a dummy. But when it takes over a community, like within the DP days, I would obviously go out and trigger people to hate me. I mean, sometimes it was done naturally just because they didn't like me. But there was times where just like people would just lose their shit over something I had done. And there's times where people had to go in those communities and say, look, we hear what you've said about this, but shut the fuck up and talk about something else.
I don't even understand the point of all these Paul posts all of a sudden, because like I don't feel like Paul's had like a particularly hot take like recently. So
I mean, that last Vosh show triggered a bunch of people. It's been going on since then. If I go back to that Bang Cat post, that happened the night we did that show, and it's nothing but Paul since. So it's that's what set them off, and they're still doing it today, like an hour ago. And Bang Cat has done nothing. Like he's like, as far I went and looked at the mod logs, he hasn't moderated. He hasn't moderated a single thing all week.
Look, it's easy. Sometimes old Donald Trump has it right. You're fired. If you don't do anything, if you're not a moderator, you're fired. Because moderation is you have to actually.
I don't even know. I can't get a hold of the dude because I don't fucking know him. TJ, you know him.
TJ, right now, go and fire him.
Is this what you envisioned when you empowered Bang Cat, TJ?
I guess not.
I think she didn't envision anything. I think she just like, you're a mod. She did probably
would you like if somebody
threw a name on a dartboard and it's like Bang Cat mod.
If somebody on our growing TikTok or YouTube Shorts community saw one of our videos in the algorithm, went looking on Reddit, found our subreddit, and the first thing they see is like, does anybody think that the hosts of this show are basically all fucking retards and we should all withdraw our money from them? Is that
this is the problem though, is like so many fucking subreddits devoted to anybody are like just inevitably become hate subreddits because their Reddit is just like a toxic place.
Yeah. The crazy thing is the people that run successful subreddit communities do this nutty fucking new thing where it's like they tell their moderators to clap down on bullshit and not let people whine post and concern troll and fucking shit up the whole community so it's not a giant shit stain on immediate fucking approach.
You know what we need? You know what we need, dude? Can you sticky threads on subreddits? You can, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's sticky threads right now.
Dude, create one and call it the Paul bitch about Paul one. And it's like, look, you guys are allowed to do it.
Well, I feel like I don't really care to do that. I wish there was somebody like a moderator that I could empower to like take that.
No, I don't think you should have to do it, but I'm saying like that would be the way to do it because then it's all confined to one spot. They can bitch as much as they want, but it doesn't fucking pollute the subreddit.
Well, then it's stuck on the top though.
Yeah, so well, that's fine. I mean, he can like as soon as it gets inactive or whatever, he can.
It's already stuck at the top, anyways. I mean, like,
right? It's stuck at the top either way, but at least it's fucking constant. It's not. It doesn't take out like. There's 3 pages of this. There's 3 full fucking pages of our Reddit are slanderous. TJ,
slanderous
defamations of my character.
Fuck.
Proclamations about my manhood. TJ, it's all there.
Shit.
Threats against my person and my property. It's all there, TJ. Openly. It's a sewer of corruption, violence, greed, and hate stalking, TJ.
Damn.
Is
What have
this
you done to
TJ's?
stop it, TJ?
Is this TJ's world?
I guess. I
Is
don't
this
know.
the Bang Cow world, TJ? When you first empowered Bang Cow, I remember you told me, like, you told him, "Hey, you're the sheriff." TJ,
Mhm.
the retards are puking in the streets and jerking off on the horses. The saloons are overrun with cretinous, filthy, unwashed minors who refuse to abide by even the minimal decorum.
The problem is that he's supposed to be the sheriff, right? But he's in the saloon with them getting shit faced.
Right. Well,
So,
he loves announcing that he's there. Like I love that the only thing that he's done in a week is make a thread that was like, "Hey guys, I'm still Bangcat and I still got the green mod thing by my name," and nothing else.
TJ, you know what you gotta do.
Isn't that a fucking thing, TJ?
TJ, you know what you gotta do.
What?
He's fired.
Yeah,
he's
fired
fired.
this fucker.
I mean, he's worthless, TJ.
Well, I'm fine with him staying there because I really don't care who's running it. Somebody's got to be at the wheel.
I mean, I care about results. And if he's not going to do it, then there's no fucking point in having him there. What? So you can just walk around showing off his shiny badge? There's no point. Like, why? Like, there's no like. Why would you have someone be a mod that's not going to mod? Like, you might as well just not have a mod then, right? Because then you don't have at least have someone going around being a dumb shit, going, "I'm the mod that doesn't do nothing."
It's like if I go to remove here on Twitter, one of the reasons is that I can append to it is shitting on the guys and unconstructive criticism. Do you really think this one here that I'm looking at, Poo All, where they talk about like how my mental health is fucking completely spiraling out of control and how my inner thoughts are you know what I mean? Like they're literally like mind reading me. TJ.
Yeah.
This is abhorrent. I'm being victimized in real time, TJ.
All right. Sorry.
In real time, TJ.
TJ stands by idly doing nothing.
Listen, TJ, sometimes there's a ripe turd in the fucking toilet, and I don't want to be the one to have to deal with it, but sometimes that toilet's got to be flushed, TJ.
You think I should flush the toilet?
Well, I don't think you have to do it, but I didn't hire Bang Cat. TJ, Scotty, did you hire Bang Cat? I've only had one conversation with Bang Cat, and quite frankly, it was annoying and autistic as fuck. So,
what's going to be done, TJ? I mean, look,
there's only one of us here that has anything to do with Bang Cat.
Well,
you got to fucking
TJ,
light a fire under this.
Put yourself in the position of TJ. You watch the show Kitchen Nightmares, right?
Yeah.
All right. You got a chef in the kitchen, right? And they're fucking up. Now, you don't immediately say, "Hey, you're fired." You say, "Hey, can you shape up? Can you figure this out? Can you get along with the new program?" And Paul laid it down and said, "Here's the new program," right? He said, "This is how I want the subreddit to be run." I mean, obviously, you can disagree and say you don't want to be run that way, but you actually would have to voice that here and now. Do you want to be run differently than Paul said?
Well, in fairness, what Paul said was that he didn't want a bunch of Vosh sycophants mischaracterizing his Vosh positions and stuff.
Sure. Well, there's a lot of that going on.
Yeah.
I mean, we clicked on some of these. A lot of these people are like, "I know he misinterpreted Vosh as this, blah, blah, blah." You know what I mean? Like that's just like openly, nakedly.
Well, TJ, what is your vision for the subreddit, TJ?
My vision for the subreddit is that it just like goes away and we never have to fucking think about it.
So you don't give a fuck. So you don't give a shit.
Yeah. I mean, I give a shit, I guess, but I don't give enough of a shit to actually
you post there more often than I do.
So do you, well,
yeah,
but moderator,
what is? I mean, I don't even know the last time I posted there. I'm actually more active on like other completely unrelated subreddits.
If you have a sure, I'm sure probably with big ass bitches,
giant fucking absurd.
But you agree that if you have a moderator that doesn't do their job, there's no point in keeping them, right?
I mean, probably. I guess when that makes sense.
I mean, do you think in this case we're talking about that he should be a mod still?
I don't know. I'll just talk to him and see what he thinks about this shit.
No. That doesn't make a lick of sense.
That's the thing. I don't care what he thinks.
Yeah, I don't agree with that because I mean, look, if you want to approach it that way, that's fine. But it's your community, it's our community. So if you go to like that, he'll probably just say, "Oh yeah, I'll do better," or he'll say, "I'm just going to quit." So I mean, you have to be the one to be the fucking boss and make the decision.
I mean, I don't, like I said, I don't pay this motherfucker anything for this, so I'm not his boss. I mean, you could say I'm his boss, but I'm not.
You're his boss in the sense that you've empowered him.
Sure.
So do you want? Okay, so take it. Okay, then take it away from that. Do you want to keep empowering him? Do you think what is the compelling reason to keep empowering this person?
He's like an intern. He's like an unpaid intern. He's doing work. He's doing a job.
Well, fair enough. It's a job of sorts, but yeah, obviously you don't pay him. But
right.
Do you think
he's not paid? He's doing it like, so if he was an intern for the show, running part of our community, seeing what's what. I mean, how, would you say he's doing a good job?
I mean, I guess that's a matter of perspective.
Okay, so
what's your
keeping in mind what we just?
But I mean, like
at, we all look
the
at
subreddit. I mean, the subreddit's been full of like Paul posting for quite some time,
right? You know? And for a long ass time, TJ, there was one person that was like pruning the hedges when they needed pruned. When it got out of control to where it's like it is now, 3 pages of solid bullshit.
Yeah.
It was me, and I got tired of doing it, and so I stopped doing it.
Well, I got tired of doing it too. That's why I empowered someone else.
And then you picked it up, and you got tired of doing it.
Yes.
And so you empowered Bangcat.
Yes.
So that he could what? Do it, right?
Do it. Yeah.
Do you think he's doing it?
I mean, from what I saw, no. I mean, even if there's gonna be some like fuck Paul shit, it shouldn't be like
if it's funny,
a million
satirical
fucking pages
if it's funny, satirical, or it has like, but we went through a few of them. It's all fucking bullshit, dude.
Yeah, it
all boils down to just like, I disagree with Paul on something. It's like, it's a show about opinions, dude. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I think Paul's retarded. Cool, stop watching. I'm here every week. Still, that's on you. Like, I don't get it, dude. And a lot of these people are just baiting this. Like, they want me to like get mad about it. I'm not like mad about it. I guess I am a little bit, but I'm more just like, why even have a fucking moderator? If like I definitely would like if somebody comes and sees our Reddit, like if they're going to see some salty Paul shit, I'm fine with that. But I don't want them to like scan the first 3 pages and it's all just like, I'm leaving after 13 years which is absurd. They're not. He's not going anywhere.
I mean, even if they, I mean, because someone who actually is going to leave would just lose interest in
right. And that's like a damaging thing, though. That's like them trying to create a narrative that there's like this mass exodus from our show because of me, which is demonstrably untrue. And that could affect how somebody sees us if they come to our Reddit looking for more info on us. What kind of podcast is this? Oh, it's a podcast where one of the dudes is literally the most retarded stump that ever existed and fucked his grandma, I guess, or some shit. Whoa, who is this guy? Sucks. Bullshit, TJ. Dude, if the hive of scum and villainy turned on you, you'd hate it, dude.
Yeah, well, I just told him to start cracking down on that shit more, so we'll see. If he's still doing a bad job in a month or so, just let me know.
Bangcat. Dude, it's like a mini game in my life watching you now. I'm gonna be taking notes. TJ might not have put it to you this way, but dude, this is a fucking interim trial period for you, dude. The next month, it's on you, Bangcat. Get it done. Is it totally random? But could you please clean up the subreddit because I think it's kind of shitty.
Should you look at this? I tune in mostly for Paul.
So, yeah, there you go.
Metal Mechanic 666. Just want to tell you.
Well, how come you motherfuckers never fucking go on the subreddit and fucking talk?
I wonder why, TJ. Because it's just like a pointless fucking hive of like people trolling and attention posting and negging the show.
I mean,
Like,
that's always
maybe
I mean, that's always been the fucking case with our Reddits. I mean, it was the same way when in the
No.
DP subreddit back in the day. It was
Dude,
always
the
negative
subreddit,
shit.
if you scroll back, the subreddit goes through pretty long fucking periods where it's just people posting memes and like laughing about something we did. Dude, and just a couple months ago, the subreddit was fine.
Yeah. But then
It's
you
not
just
constantly this.
But then
It's
you
just like
decided
when this
to defy Vosh, though. So
when this flares up and the Voshites start brigading and doing their little fucking gay ops, you know what I mean? Like trying to foment some kind of revolution on Reddit or whatever, somebody's got to prune the tree. I don't want to do it anymore. So I'd rather just shut the fucking thing down. But, you know, I also recognize that like we seed the narrative if you do that. If you don't have a fucking subreddit, you know,
yep.
then people can create the fucking deep fat fried or douchebag subreddit and run it however they want, you know.
Why would I ever use Reddit? I agree. I mean,
I don't know. Reddit is cool if you don't get involved in like any communities on it. If you go to like these very specific subreddits about like hobbies or
yeah, I mean, I agree with that.
learning how to cook or learn how to build a
fine
house
for
or
the
something.
It's fine for the content, but the comment sections of Reddit are all
Don't ever read the
shit.
comments. If you're gonna read comments, read, you know, these well moderated subreddits where there are collections of high end comments from people who actually matter on a subject that they actually know something about. Because there's some cool stuff there.
I found a
famous ass people have done like AMAs, you know. So.
Yeah. Man, I have a I wish I could just show this subreddit because it's so fucking funny, but
I mean, I check our subreddit once or twice a week.
Yeah.
But I spend quite a bit of time on Reddit, like just browsing the other communities that I've liked and shit. Like I have it locked down to where I don't see anything that I don't like, you know? So it's all shit that I find nominally interesting and it's cool to scroll through, but I don't ever fucking go in the comments section of Reddit anywhere but ours.
There is a subreddit called Goon Caves that's just about these dudes that have like created entire like wings of their houses or apartments that are just devoted to porn.
To gooning.
Yes. And like some of the stuff on there is so over the top ridiculous that even I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You're too obsessed with porn. And that's pretty bad. And I wish I could just like it would make a great fucking segment if we could ever fucking show it, but unfortunately, no.
Dude, I've bandied about the fucking idea of us doing like a fucking, you know, maybe not having a whole channel we maintain regularly, but having maybe a show once in a while that comes out on fucking Pornhub.
Yeah.
There's porn fucking Patreons, right?
Yeah.
Like there's Patreons where like a model will be like, hey, if you want to see my nudes, join my Patreon or whatever, right?
Yes. I mean, it's, you know, that's kind of stuff is more usually what you see on Patreon is more like hentai artists and stuff like that. But there's definitely some like some of that OnlyFans style content on there too.
Yeah. I mean, do they have rules against that?
You know, I'm not sure.
We have to look into it because I think it actually might be kind of fun to do like hey, we're doing a one-time only, one-off fucking Pornhub stream where we're gonna review some of TJ's weird fucking kink subreddits, you know, that he's collected, and
I will
take a look at some of that shit.
I'm gonna send Paul. You're not sharing a screen, so I'm gonna put a video in the private chat. Scotty, you shouldn't click it because you're sharing a screen. I don't even want it to accidentally end up there, but
I can watch it on my other screen.
Okay. Well, I'm sending you guys both this video of this fucking porn room that this guy has set up. So you can fucking look at just like the over the top absurdity of the existence of this fellow.
Okay, let me look at this.
And I believe this is his bedroom. I see a bed in here.
Oh my fucking god, dude. You've got to be shitting me.
Hold up. Dude, are you fucking kidding, bro? What is this? This is just for jerking off in?
This is his goon cave.
So this is the like level that he needs to be able to get off of level of like visual and audio stimulation.
Yeah.
This is just absurd.
Dude, we're doomed, bro. He's got it on the ceiling.
I know. It's everywhere. He's got multiple projectors. He's got multiple TVs. All of them
360-degree porn experience.
It's literally like nothing but hyper explicit porn on every surface in the room. It's dangling from, there's like a bra dangling from the ceiling fan. It's covered in neon and screens with women deep throating dicks, riding dicks, shoving turnips in their asses, and every other fucking debauchery that you could want. It's mostly just penis and vagina and blowjobs going on. Honestly, it's a little fucking pedestrian on the porn.
Yeah, I mean the porn is not super kinky stuff or anything, but it's just everywhere.
Yeah, it's not necessarily like a kink cave. It's a goon cave. So this is where he goes to spend hours of his day edging.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
or whatever.
There's a bed in there, so I'm wondering if this is just like where he sleeps.
Oh yeah, well that would I didn't see the bed. So that would explain why there's he's actually projecting a blowjob scene onto the ceiling of this place.
Yeah,
that's probably like the head of his bed. So
is that your ideal room that you can one day have?
No, I even find this over the top and pretty garish.
Well, what if you were able to like take it, but like tailor it exactly to your TJ's porn sensibilities?
I mean, that's true. If it had my sensibilities, maybe I'd feel differently about it.
Right.
I
know that like whatever, you probably don't have a problem with any of this porn, but I know that this isn't probably what TJ's usually looking up.
No, I mean it's fine. It's
like standard issue, like fucking early 2000s looking fucking dick and pussy shot.
I mean, I don't. It's not like I mind that sort of more basic porn, but usually like the girls that he has are not really like to my specifications in terms of their figures and stuff. So.
I mean, but guys, look, I think we're getting away with this.
Bring on!
I think we're trying to put off the Rob Schneider. You know,
bring on Rob Schneider.
We've really tried to get away from it. I mean, look, it's been 30 minutes. You know, Paul, we allowed that diversion. We allowed this porn diversion. But you know what? People came here tonight because they want to see Rob Schneider commentary, and there's that many people watching. Obviously, it's merged here, exclusive, you know. But
not live, but the whole.
Well, some people obviously are. Well, we're talking about live, Paul. The people that matter. The people that matter. I want everyone here, all 9 of you. All 9 of you. Are you ready for Rob Schneider commentary? Are you ready? I want to hear a hell yeah. I want to see some chat activity. Let people know they are fucking ready. This is exciting.
Are you ready?
Only available on the Pessimist Productions Patreon. Are you ready? I am ready. Rob who? Oh, don't kid yourself. Everyone is ready. They are ready. TJ, are you ready?
Fuck yeah.
I didn't hear that, TJ. TJ,
fuck yeah!
You ready? Yes! Let's do it. Rob Schneider commentary in 3, 2, 1. Rob time. Wait, what?
Ladies and gentlemen, please.
Dude, what the fuck is this?
What are you doing?
Dude, I pulled it. What the fuck is it? Oh, 1 second, guys. 1 second. Hold on.
No, dude.
Dave
no.
Rubin, man. Let's just put TJ on the screen. Fuck.
No.
Guys, we're trying to figure this out. I'm sorry. This is the wrong one, guys. Sorry. Let's try to figure this out in the background. Guys, we apologize. We apologize because you've been fucking tricked, bitches. It's Dave Rubin time.
Oh, you fucking troll, Scotty. You piece of shit, Scotty. You Trojan horsed us?
Scotty, you're a fucking scallywag.
Oh, man, guys. You walked fucking right into it. Rob Schneider commentary. That was going to be that nice. Dude, even the guy announcing his show, even the guy announcing Dave Rubin's show sucks. Just listen.
Of the Rubin Report, author of Don't Burn This Country, and new Floridian, Dave Rubin!
Don't say Dave. Okay, I won't. I'm not going to say it. Dude, everyone here is pumped. I can tell there's a lot.
Yeah, the chat is flying by at a fucking lightning pace.
Guys, I cannot even keep up with the chat right now.
The energy is uncontainable right now.
I'm seeing chants of Dave.
Dude, this is like a WWE run-in, Scotty. It's like we were told we got to see the fucking Undertaker, but right when Paul Bear was about to bring him up out of his coffin, fucking ravishing Rick Rude ran in and fucking ground his fucking cock on the coffin and knocked it over, and now he's trapped in there. And now we have a ravishing Rick Rude promo, you know?
Dude, I don't want to watch Dave Rubin.
Now, look, guys.
You know what I do want to watch?
This was advertised as Rob Schneider. Go find the Rob Schneider thing.
I deleted it.
I want
Sorry,
to watch
man.
that ravishing Rick Rude fucking promo that I was talking about just now. That's what I want to watch.
I mean, you might want to watch that, but that is not.
Is there any?
what we're
Oh,
doing
before
tonight.
we start this, is there anything that you would rather not watch than this? There's a few things for me, but only a very few that I can think of.
I mean,
Man, that's tough.
a
Like,
video-
like I'm not saying we're changing it because look, we're locked in. We're watching Dave Rubin, but
I would
if
rather
Scotty
watch
provided
this
a
than a video
cornucopia
of
of dog shit. Is there anything that you would go like, nah, give me the Dave Rubin?
Yeah, I mean, like if it was like, here's video of Hezbollah beheading your mother or something. I mean,
Sure, yeah, I
like,
guess that's true. Yeah.
What about like Canyon Trail? I never got to see those.
dude?
Yeah, that's
well,
worse.
yeah, Canyon Trails. I mean,
No,
because
Canyon
it's so long.
I mean, we watched that for like 2 hours and it still wasn't over. and
It's
it
the
was-
only time I've ever given up on a commentary and just been like, I don't want to do this anymore. I can't do it no more. So that nothing will ever top that. Probably. I don't think there's ever going to be anything else that makes me throw in the fucking towel.
Yeah, because
like
even
that.
like someone might say like Star Wars Christmas special, but that was like an hour. So it's like or an hour and 10
I mean,
minutes.
it was pretty long. It was longer than that. I think it's like an hour and 20 minutes or hour 30
yeah,
minutes,
but
something like that.
Canyon Trail was like 2.5 hours, and it was so unwatchable. I mean, such poor direction, such poor acting. I mean, just nothing good about it, nothing decent about it, just boring as shit. I mean, untalented people all around, no not an ounce of creativity amongst them, and just 2 hours of that was just too much. It's like you just got to tap. So yeah, that probably is up there. I mean, maybe some really.
I mean, here's the thing, though.
I think of another movie.
I mean, dude, if Dave Rubin makes me laugh, I'll eat my hat. I don't know. I mean, he is the least funny motherfucker on the face of the earth. I have seen him do stand up before. I do not understand how the fuck we're gonna even be able to watch 40 minutes of this.
This is a special, TJ.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be special, Scotty.
Well, not as special as you.
I mean, it's horrible. It's gonna be horrible.
What if it's funny?
He's the least, dude. He's such a boring comic. He's not gonna have anything clever. There's not even gonna be anything that's even remotely fucking approaching funny.
All right. Do you think you'll laugh even once?
No.
Do you think you'll chuckle?
I think I might end up laughing at like how bad it is. But there's no fucking way I'm gonna actually laugh.
So
at one of
you'll
his
laugh
jokes.
ironically at it at most.
Right. You might laugh at something that we do to roast Dave, like
Or I might laugh if he says something that's just so stupid or wrong. That might make me laugh with its sheer preposterousness.
Right, but no, we're talking like an actual, like, oh my god, that was actually funny, witty, insightful.
Yeah, I mean, if that actually happens in the course of this, I'll be fucking shocked.
Got it.
Is what
Okay.
I'm saying. And now, maybe
Well, I
should-
narrowed it down in my mind. There's only one thing I'd rather not watch than this, honestly. And it would be like a fucking marathon of those pet commercials that are like in the arms of the angels,
right.
and like the pets are all abused, and
Shivering in a
sad and
cage.
Yeah, they're shivering in a cage.
Oh my
They're like afraid of the human touch, you know what I mean? And just like a
For
like a
25
marathon of
cents a
those
day.
ASPCA commercials.
Yeah, you can end her suffering. You're
Right.
like, oh my god.
Please, won't you think of them now when it's colder than ever outside? If you're cold, they're cold. And there are millions of pets right now that need your love and support. Please, you know what I mean? Like a marathon of that. I would pick Dave Rubin over that.
Yeah, well, I mean, of course. That's just
But only that. I would watch explicit ass Nazi footage of them abusing the Jews. I would watch like Vietnam footage that was centered on like people having their skin burned off by napalm and running around with their skin half hanging off. I'd watch it. I'd watch
what? That's nothing.
I'd watch Brett Keane play Elder Scrolls Online for 40
Fucking
minutes.
Stupid ass fucking rat. Would you watch people get injured though? Because I remember watching like those sports injuries really got you.
I mean, you said you watch motherfuckers get napalm.
I
So.
mean, the napalm is probably, dude. Paul's got a weird thing about people like messing up their knee or their leg or their back.
I have a strong and uncontrollable empathetic reaction to seeing people get hurt. Like in very like body changing ways. So like breaking a fucking leg and it goes all cockeyed and shit. I can't watch it. But a lot of that is because I saw a lot of that as a kid. I had a couple of fucking incidents, broke my own arm really bad one time, which probably is the real driving thing behind it. Because that shit was like, dude, you can't even explain it to somebody. If you get a compound fracture of your fucking arm.
Ooh, I broke my arm, but it was not a compound fracture.
Dude, it was crazy. It was like my arm was just like this floppy fucking noodle. I couldn't control it. It was fucked, bro.
Ugh. Yeah, that's no good. All right, enough of that. It's time for Don't Say Dave.
No, let's put it on. Let's vamp.
We're getting to Paul's childhood. It's like, oh, it's time to go.
Oh my god. Yeah. Who are these people in this audience too?
Time to get pumped up. Dave. Oh, don't say Dave.
Do you think there's when it comes to this audience, do you think there's any beans in this vanilla?
No.
Or do you think this is like French vanilla?
This is not even that. This is just pure cream.
This is just like before the ice cream's even made. It's just like the heavy cream.
It's like half.
Dude, this is
half.
like, yeah, but say, yeah, this is diluted half and half, dude.
This is like when you go to someone's house and the only thing they got for the coffee is like skim milk or something.
You don't think there's any cinnamon on top of the on top? You know, like a sprinkle of cinnamon.
No, it's like week old coffee with skim milk.
What about a drizzle of chocolate? Maybe you don't think a drizzle, not even a drizzle of chocolate.
Dude, there is not one brown face in that fucking audience, and if there is, I would be fucking.
So it's just a cup of half and half.
Yeah, it's one of those little restaurant half and half. Fucking.
Is it room temp or is it fresh out of the fridge?
Let's see if we can see another crowd shot. You're making some lies here, TJ. I like that. Right. Plenty of.
I mean, I don't see any mocha from my perspective yet. Oh, that looks a little milky back there. Yeah, right. Wow, dude, the lights are fucking.
Oh shit! All right,
like a road mirage, dude. It's
the
like
most I might see is someone might be Hispanic or Latino. Maybe not.
No, they're all.
I don't even see that, dude. I mean, you fucking maybe.
I see a dude right here. You can't see my mouse.
That dude, if that dude was lit by that spotlight, you would see he's as fucking white as the goddamn snow.
Dude, is he an usher there though? Because that doesn't count.
He might be. I don't know.
I mean, look, dude. I mean, I ain't shit on Dave. I mean, if we had an event that's probably about the size crowd we would get.
I was just wondering, like, I just, because I really meant that question when I asked it, like, who are these people that come to see this and get all hyped for this? And the answer is definitely like, I don't know how much more we can infer, but it's definitely you're white.
Oh yeah,
yeah, we know that.
Well, it's not thing with Dave Rubin is like supposedly he's a best-selling author, has a huge audience, but like this looks like the crowd at the last meetup we did. So that's, I mean, I expect Dave to be packing out.
I mean, this is definitely denser than that crowd. But
yeah, but like, I mean,
you would expect
not appreciably, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like,
I'm expecting denser, to be like,
but there were quite a few. Like maybe if we got rid of the balcony people. And maybe like the back 10th of this audience
on the level he is, I'm expecting him to do it like a venue that holds like 1,000 people. Yeah. I mean, at least, and him to be near capacity on that. If you're like representing yourself as big as he is, this I would not
the type of place we would rent to do a meetup.
Yeah, I mean, this looks like about this, like commensurate with like the size of where we last played, and we're way smaller than Dave Rubin.
Yeah, that's the most surprising
in terms of like the viewers we draw, at least, because his shit. I mean, he was actually going down for quite a while, but I think he must have pumped some more money into it because his shit's gone way back up recently.
He had some appearances, like he was on Real Time with Bill Maher.
Right. So I have not seen a Dave Rubin special in years. Look, we need to watch some of this. We're belaboring the fucking pain, but I'm letting you guys know I'm going into this. I'm trying to clear my mind of what I know about Dave Rubin. I know that's tough, but I'm doing it as a mental exercise, as a thought experiment, and I'm gonna go open-minded as fuck into this. This is just a dude that I'm seeing for the first time doing some stand-up.
Okay. Sure thing.
Sorry, dude. I dropped a pen.
Is
Why is this
Rocky training
disco?
for a montage or something?
I feel
I don't-
like, why are they playing disco, dude?
this
is
sounds
weird.
like something from a fucking like a Rocky montage or
Yeah,
something.
if he's gonna do this, there should be just like a cut of meat on stage hanging from a chain. And then he comes in shirtless and all oiled up and starts punching it. You know what I mean? At that point, I would understand this music, but the fact that he just kind of like waddled out there in his little gay blue suit, like that just doesn't really do it for me.
It's me.
Hey guys,
It's Dave. And that's a weak ass pop. I gotta be honest with you. These people paid to see him do stand up, and I guess like, and it's also part of his like Ron DeSantis like speaking engagement because it was him and DeSantis that were doing these. But just the pop is just like, no, that's pathetic, dude. When we do a meetup, dude, it's like, people like our crowd is way better than Dave's, way better.
Holy cow, you're standing and I have not done anything yet.
Wow, that's pretty fucking sad. When it's like he's like they can stand.
Wow,
Is
my
that-
audience is getting ambulatory.
he sounds kind of like a cartoon character. He's got this affectation that kind of sounds like Goofy, like, holy cow, I have you standing and I haven't done anything yet.
People, I am very excited to be here in the free state of Florida, ladies and gentlemen.
What have we done? What have we done?
Dude, this was your troll job, Scotty. You're the one that did this.
That is right.
All right, guys, look, in fairness to everyone here, I got to take a massive shit. I'm just going to let this play for the next about 25, 30 minutes. I'll be back. No worries.
No,
See
no,
ya.
I am a
no,
Floridian
no.
man. As you may have seen on the show the other day, I am a registered Republican in the free state of Florida, and we have a lot to get to tonight. And I know that when I come out here at first, some
You're right, it's Goofy.
Max! Excuse me, do you have Prince Albert in a can? You do? Well, you better chase him down then. Or whatever. Wait, you better let him out.
Is
Fuck
your
Dave Rubin.
refrigerator running?
It
Then you
is.
better let him out.
Well, you better catch it.
That's what Dave Rubin would do. What an idiot. Oh, Dave.
you were kind of freaking out,
I'm freaking out.
right? Because I'm a real person, and that's weird. That's weird. You usually seeing me in a little box. You've got like 10 other tabs open.
Oh
You're
my
like,
God, dude. How
"Oh,
far
it's
up your ass? Can you imagine if we started our show, right? We came out, all these people cheering our names and shit. Fucking Scotty takes the stage, and Scotty's like, hey guys, you know, I know it's weird. Like, I'm a real person, you know? You're used to seeing me on your phone or on your personal devices, but I'm actually standing here. You know what I mean? Like, what a fucking up your own ass snail you are, you piece of shit.
I'm here, guys.
Dude, when this motherfucker left that stage, some poor bastard had to mop up the snail trail he left behind, dude. He's a total fucking slimy crustacean motherfucker, dude. I hate David Rubin so much, dude.
It's okay.
No,
you know
you
what?
erased all that. You're in this with a fresh perspective.
Oh yeah, that's right. God damn it, I've already failed.
I mean, Paul, look, you gotta, you said you're turning over a new leaf. You're trying to be friends with people like Demon Mama. You're trying to be cool.
Dude, thank you for reminding me, Scotty. I'm trying to be a better person. I take it back. Woosah.
You know
All
what?
levels low.
Maybe Dave Rubin will surprise you. It's not likely, but it is
Hey,
possible.
if I don't give him a chance, then he can just go like, see, they didn't even listen.
They didn't listen one little bit.
But here I am, and I need all your attention, okay? No clicking away, no pausing, all right? We can do it. I think we can do it. I'm
I
seriously
don't know if we
so
can.
excited. This is the last show of the tour, and I don't know if you heard. But Governor Ron DeSantis is backstage.
Is that,
Way
hold
bigger
on, was
pop.
that people cheering or running, screaming out of the room? I couldn't tell for a second. Oh, they were cheered that?
I mean,
Oh.
when you have Dave Rubin on stage, I mean, I think you're cheering anyone else coming out like, please.
But dude, DeSantis though. That answers why this audience doesn't have a fucking, not even a chocolate chip accidentally included in.
Well, this is also where DeSantis had some measure of popularity too. This is before his whole arc of his failed campaign.
Ron
He is
DeSantis
wrestling
tits,
a
dude.
2-ton alligator back there right now.
No, he's not. He's an effeminate dude that wears high heels around because he's insecure about his fucking height.
Yeah,
And he's a total little Mussolini too. You fucking weirdo, Dave Rubin. Oh wait,
Paul.
this guy really doesn't understand who DeSantis is. Whoever this comedian is.
Yeah, this talented
false
stand-up
impression.
comedian, best-selling author,
He is unfamiliar to me.
internet personality. Yeah,
Mascot back there.
yeah. Oh.
But we should talk about the elephant in the room, obviously, and I'm talking, of course, about Disney's Dumbo, who came out as gay earlier today. The whole thing.
What?
Did that actually happen? Is Dumbo gay?
No.
That's the
No, wait, that was the first joke?
That's his premise. So he couldn't think of one of these actual like recasting or he had to make one up.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this guy's not very creative. I hope his comedy gets better.
I mean, look, first swing and a miss. I mean, let's be honest, there was that fell flat on crickets. Yeah, that fell flat on a crowd that is pro Dave Rubin. Just have people keep that in mind.
Did you see the protesters out there? Did you see the protesters?
You know what the fucking sad thing is that like a better comedian could have made me laugh at that.
Oh yeah.
Like if fucking like 80s Dice had come on and been like, I turned on the TV the other morning. I was half passed out, pissed fucking drunk. I saw the kids shows, you know, what the fuck is going on with these kids shows now? SpongeBob was blowing Squidward. Oh, you know what I mean?
It's already better. It's already better.
Everybody's half a fucking fag now. It's crazy going, you know what I mean? I'd be laughing along with that, but this is just such bullshitty fucking, I hate his presentation. Whoever this guy is.
Yeah, whoever he might be.
In the history of protesting, they are out there chanting. I just saw my guys were videotaping it. We had moles out there with the purple-haired freaks. We had them out there. I said to my guys, mess up your hair, look greasy, and just go out there.
And Patrick was fucking him in the ass at the same time. What is wrong with these cartoons?
Good thing he's a sponge and he can take it.
He was a sponge for more than water, let me tell you.
He became a white sponge after that.
It was a fucking bukkake over there. Ow!
And if they squeezed him, the cum would come out of the hole.
Somebody came and rang him out into Kermit the Frog's mouth. I was like, what the fuck is going on over here? You know, like,
I just want to explain to you this bit.
If you're going to make something up, don't just be like, hey, everybody. So I heard that Dumbo came out as gay. You know what I mean? Like, what a limp-wristed, no-art motherfucker. Sorry, whoever you are.
Whoever this dude is.
A little soy. Pretend you're one of them. So they're out
I
there.
love
It's
SpongeBob
funny. They're
fucking
chanting.
SquarePants. Oh, What happened to the good old days? Squidward would have a fucking problem. SpongeBob comes up with an ingenious solution, but they gotta steal some fucking Krabby Patties. Now SpongeBob is prostituting his little spongy asshole on the fucking corner of Starfish and Coral Lane while fucking Squid was shooting up and dyeing his fucking hair blue and marrying a fucking dog. What's happening to the goddamn world? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Dude, I just wish I lived in the universe where Andrew Dice Clay had this. He's mad about SpongeBob being a faggot arc.
Literally chanting, "We say gay." At my show.
I love how simpletons don't like seem to understand or seem to ignore that it's just clearly a cover for you that you're gay. Like that's how you monetize yourself. You're that token gay guy that the right can point at and go like, well, what about Dave Rubin? You saying his opinion don't matter? He's gay. You know what I mean? Like that's all the usefulness it has in your persona and your presentation. I'm sorry, whoever this guy is.
Yeah.
You keep acting like you know who this guy is, Paul.
I know. I keep thinking
I
he
don't know
looks
who
a
he
lot
is.
like somebody I remember, but
You keep referencing things he's done and said, and
I know.
it doesn't really seem like you're quite the blank slate you claimed you would be. But I don't know.
I don't just say it. I mean, I'm doing it. You know what I mean? But that's what virtue signaling's all about. It's like, unless you guys are out there getting gay, then enough of this. Nobody cares. Does anyone care about the gay thing? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And then this don't say gay. Don't say gay, which of course it has nothing to do with not saying gay. You could have called it don't say straight. We don't want teachers talking to kids about sex, right? That's all that it is.
Why not?
Yeah, that seems pretty absurd.
That seems like a pretty appropriate thing for teachers to go over, considering like how dangerous sex is to engage in flippantly and without any knowledge of the consequences. It seems like something I kind of want like a teacher to cover with my children if I had them. I don't know.
No, because they're gonna make them weirdos.
That's literally all that it is. It is obvious. It is something we all knew 5 years ago, but of course it's controversial in 2022. But then Governor Ron DeSantis decides to fight Disney. And what happens? What happens? Disney has lost $41 billion.
Those two
Ron
things are not related.
Wait, what?
Yeah, didn't Ron DeSantis eventually have to like back down and fucking?
I mean,
give up
his battle with Disney is ongoing. He's not going to win. Disney losing $41 billion is not because of Ron DeSantis. It's because their stock went down, and it had nothing to do with. Ron DeSantis did not raise a welt on Disney's ass, but they want to draw a correlation because they're dishonest.
I mean, if anything, he's cost. They were going to open and employ more people in Florida, which they already employ a ton, and that was canceled because of what Ron DeSantis did. Not to mention, legally they fucked him. Remember, it was like, we're going to take over this Reedy Creek district, and they're like, okay, and then they signed a deal with his same people because they're a giant corporation with better lawyers, and they basically screwed over DeSantis where they're challenging that. Remember that?
I mean, just get used to that because Ron DeSantis is going to get legally outmaneuvered by Disney's legal team 10 times out of 10. They're just
his only
better.
real chance with it is just the fact that he can they can probably keep changing laws in his favor. But I don't know how that's going to work retroactively. That's going to be more difficult. That's going to probably be adjudicated, but I don't think Ron DeSantis has scored some huge victory against Disney, and he needs Disney. I mean, you're telling me that Florida wants Disney to move out of the state? Come on. They don't really want that.
$41 billion in about a month. Donald Duck is wandering the streets of Orlando sucking dick for a hot lunch.
That he should have chose any other character because Donald Duck, you wouldn't want it. Like Donald Duck has a beak. You know what I mean? He doesn't have any.
Yeah,
He
it
doesn't have
doesn't
lips.
anatomically, that doesn't.
And their tongue.
Maybe-
Have you ever seen a duck tongue, dude? It's like spikes.
Scary. I mean, why not go after Mickey? Mickey's sucking dick.
Yeah, any other one that's got like a normal mouth would, like Elmer Fudd is out sucking dick, would have been way funnier.
Well, Elmer Fudd is not Disney, so.
Oh,
one
well,
of
what?
those.
Okay, what Disney character would have been funnier?
I think.
Dude.
I mean, Goofy sucking dick sounds pretty funny to me.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to suck some cock.
Gorsh.
I think he'd like it though.
He would.
Dude, poor fucking Smee is out. I saw Smee.
Smee is fucking selling his
Smee.
ass
Smee.
outside the fucking truck stop.
Yeah, dude, Smee was
He's a lot
slinging
lizard.
ass at a truck stop, dude. He's a lot
Smee is
lizard now.
fucking taking coked up trucker dick.
Yep.
He's a lounge. What is that called? A lot lizard?
It
Yeah, a
is,
lot
yeah.
lizard. Yeah.
Smee is a lot less.
Smee's
Say
a
it
fucking
again,
lot
say it.
lizard now.
Again. I said to the governor right before I walked on stage, I said, I might work blue. He said, you do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. But I got to tell you, I am truly the happiest Floridian. And like, you guys are, how many of you, any new Floridians here? Do we have any new Floridians? How many OG Floridians? Yeah.
Man, this is such
God
cheap
bless you
heat
guys.
when fucking comedians do this. When they do they go to a city and they go like, hey, anybody from the city that this is in? You know what I mean? It's just
How
like
you
getting,
guys like Miami, Florida? Woo!
it's just like, yeah, dude, this is not like at a rock concert. That's cool when they're just like whipping up the hype even further. You're already screaming, and then they fucking like, hey, Fresno, or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I don't, like, what is he portraying that has any of that fucking pizzazz or flavor?
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's flat. He's got to fill this time slot, so you're just gonna get a lot of him talking to the audience. Just telling their talking points.
I
that they
mean, how
wanna
many
hear.
jokes have there even been at this
A
point?
couple. Like
Like
a couple.
2 or 3, and they've all been bad.
Well, Dave's not a good comedian. I mean, this is the best he can really do.
His idea of working blue is like, what if Donald Duck sucked a dick? Ha 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 ha
Thank
ha.
you for doing it right and letting us come here. We owe you. We owe you. We really owe you. I just love everything about this state. I got here on December 17th. These 6 months have been incredible. I love the gators. I love the peacocks. I love the snakes. I love the frozen iguanas when I got here. You guys know about the frozen iguanas? I got here in December and everybody's freaking out. Dave, you better watch out. It's cold. Well, cold to you people, it's 75. It's cold. Iguanas are freezing. They're falling out of the trees. Getting put in a coma. Jesus. I love it here. I love it here. And Florida Man did it right? Like Florida Man was a joke, but you guys did it right.
Florida Man.
Wait a minute, they're trying to fucking turn Florida Man around in Florida.
Yeah, they're trying to own it.
Oh no. Well, I mean, you
No.
do own it, but you don't
Yeah,
get
you
to
own it.
You don't get
Well,
to
they're trying to own it in a
renegotiate.
positive way.
No,
Actually, pretty cool.
no. Florida Man still means a crazy, cracked out fucking weirdo that has a rape basement and kicks puppies for a living somewhere in fucking Florida.
We
all
covered.
right?
We actually didn't cover on the show. It was a goal that we never met. It was it was Florida Man. It was literally one of the goals was, and one of the stories of the goal, excuse me, was Florida Man kills himself by running himself over with his own truck.
Yeah.
So that's like the quality. I'm not saying that can't happen elsewhere in the country, but only in Florida is that like it's another Florida Man story.
They
Like,
think they're gonna own it, dude. It's so cute when you
You
watch
can't-
people delude themselves like this.
well, you can't make it a positive thing. It's because
Dude.
traditionally it's because Florida had very lax laws on that. So it's like you would obviously see more of that. A lot of places they just don't cover the news stories. But in
Dude.
Florida, it becomes public record much easier.
You want to know which one they tried to fucking get to float in the early 2000s in Fresno?
Mm.
Yes.
Oh no, Fresno.
let me tell you guys, dude, it caught on like wildfire. Just kidding. Nobody says it anymore.
Frez, yes.
Yes.
Because
Like-
Fresno was incapable of seizing the narrative that it's not worth visiting, and acting like it is worth visiting by claiming it's not Fresno, it's Fres. Yes,
It's every lame area, dude. Like they come up with some stupid thing like this is why you should visit this area, and it's like, no. Look, tourism happens because there's an actual interest in that area. Like in Louisiana, there's one place people want to visit. It's called New Orleans. Everywhere else in Louisiana can try to convince people, hey, there's more to the state than New Orleans. They're lying. These motherfuckers are lying to you. It's like, you know, come on. You cannot make that happen.
I mean, they're not technically lying. There are bogs and strangle gangs and crocodiles and crickets and horrible, creepy, crawly spiders and pestilential swarms of mosquitoes and rats.
Well, the swamp is fun.
Rats.
The swamp is fun when you get to go visit it on a nice little boat tour and go back home. But that's about it.
It's just so great, and there's just so many good things happening in this country. That's the message of this book. That's the message of my show. It's why I do my show every day. There's good things happening, and it starts right here in Florida. But they say, as you guys know, that we are a polarized nation. They say we're polarized. So I thought I'd do a little poll just to kind of gauge what's going on here in the crowd. How many of you, and you can applaud, you can cheer as many of these as are applicable to you. How many of you are conservatives? How many of you are conservatives?
Wait a minute, is this a stand-up set or is this like a validate Dave's fucking lack of self-esteem set?
Dude, you know what? It's giving me heavy fucking tech dog and pony show convention vibes, dude. I had to go to these where the dude would come up. He'd have this whole set. I don't even think this is supposed to be a fucking stand-up. I think this is literally him pimping his book.
I mean, I'll take out a full screen. This is this is from his website. Dave's first stand-up special taped in front of a live studio audience in Orlando on the last stop of the Don't Burn This Country tour is now available.
Oh my God, dude.
So this is being sold by Dave Rubin, indisputably, as his first stand-up special.
Okay, conservatives, that basically means you have a job. So good for you guys. You have a job and a family.
Boy, you want... I know plenty of conservatives that don't do shit. That is a fucking lie, dude. I fucking grew up in the deep South. That is you got a job. Most of those motherfuckers were finding out any way not to have a job and to get as much from the government as they possibly could.
Dude, and you know too that some hee-haw blumpkin was watching this at home, sitting there fat as the fucking moon off of fucking his government check and laughed at that and felt validated by it. You know what I mean?
Of course. Oh yeah, definitely. Well, there's a cognitive dissonance. Like if they do it, there's a good reason. Other people are just lazy.
Right.
Family, you probably have a car and a dog. Good for you guys. Conservatives, that's what it means. You're wearing your underwear inside your pants. Good for you. Great, you're doing it right. How many libertarians do we have here? Okay. All right, those are the people you can get the weed from after the show.
I will point out in Florida, they do have medical weed. It's actually pretty easy to get. So if I give Florida props for anything, it is that.
You know it's true, and that's why you laughed.
Did they?
How many classical liberals do we have?
Go ahead and clap, Dave.
Yeah, you're conservative. Enough of that bullshit, all right? All right.
That's what I said when they first started using it.
You're conservatives.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, yeah, like 8 years later, he's owned it. You're just a conservative. You're just a conservative like me.
I mean, the funny thing is like, I felt that same way about, other times people try to hype things up, like, and seize the narrative that we were talking about. Like when Sargon, after coming out in his videos as a total fucking right-wing Nazi,
Right.
Like
Right.
going like, I'm actually quite liberal. In fact, I'm what's called a classical liberal. You see, if you look this up in the dictionary, it talks about and it's just like, yeah, nobody actually bought that classical liberals were anything to do with the left.
Yeah, I mean, they try to make an argument that like they were basically doing what was done at the foundation of Western civilization, which is like, give me a fucking break, dude. Yeah, that's not what you're doing. That you live in modernity. You're not going back to the style of rhetoric of ancient Greece. Fuck out of here.
Hey, it's okay. It's all right. And she's freaking out. She's like, I can't be one. I can't. It's all right. They're okay. Look at these people. They're happy. How many progressives do we have here? Ah, damn, DeSantis has so much security and I wanted to kick someone out. Bad. They said I could use them for one thing. But there are a lot of good things happening. There really.
How many people that have a functioning brain? No, nothing. Okay. Shit, sorry.
I mean, we knew there were none of those because it's a Dave Rubin.
Yeah, he's being weird. That he is fucking weird. Like, this is the best Dave can do. Like, he is so unnatural in front of an audience despite being a public figure. It's uncanny.
He's trying to do what he does on his show, and I guess maybe it's kind of working for this stupid crowd. But rather than telling jokes and doing comedy, he's just letting the audience know how much he agrees with them and kissing their ass.
Well, that's
which
all
is
he
not
can
a
do.
fucking comedy show.
That's all Dave can do. Dave, okay, like, could Dave actually go to a crowd that was not friendly to him and do a set that anyone would give a shit about and not boo him off a stage? The answer is no.
No. If
Not
he
even
tried
close.
this shit at, like, I don't know, like the Comedy Store or something, they'd be like, boo, go away.
Well, he doesn't even have like a tight
us
five.
laugh.
He doesn't even have a stand-up set. This is, I mean, like, look, he can call it that if he wants, and people want to say it's a stand-up set, whatever. That's, I guess I'm not going to argue that it's not.
I mean, we should have had a joke counter because it would still be in the single digits right now. It'd be at fucking 3 still.
And
I
to
think.
purport
I don't think
this to
he's
be a
told
stand-up
joke since the
special,
last time I
dude.
pointed out that he hasn't told any jokes.
I mean, and like, you can't even fucking, like, Paul was even trying to be charitable. He's like, maybe it's not a stand-up special. Maybe it's just promotional. And it's like, no, it's being sold as a stand-up special.
Yeah.
They are. And it's like, man, we have been through 2 crazy years, but you guys lived right here in Florida. You really did. And it's in large part because of that guy, right? It really is.
They lived in Florida because of Ron DeSantis. That's a really strange reason to live anywhere. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I mean, like, obviously I might care, like, in general of the politics of an area, but I'm not moving to an area because of one person is the governor. Like, oh my God, this person's the governor. And that Florida shit started long before Ron DeSantis.
And not only that, but I don't think Ron DeSantis, I mean, he's not done shit for Florida. I mean, it's still a shithole. I mean, if you actually go to Florida,
Florida has positive attributes. Like,
Florida is not some kind of great place. It's full of fucking mosquitoes and humidity.
oh,
and
the weather and
crime
the
I mean,
fucking
inbred fucking
you have some
dumbass
interesting
hick fucking their
biodiver-
sister and all kinds of
you have
stupid
some
shit.
biodiversity, and you do have a lot of wealth in Florida in certain parts of it. And you have, I'm not saying that's necessarily good. I'm just saying, like, Florida is a pretty diverse state overall, but it has nothing to do with Ron DeSantis. It's about its geographic location and the development that has occurred there.
I mean, that's the thing is, like, they act like Ron DeSantis. I mean, this is the same thing with Trump in America. They act like the motherfucker did something and he hasn't. So whatever.
Yeah, I mean, he's done some things, but nothing really super.
I mean, what I mean to
transformative.
say is he hasn't improved the state by any reasonable metric.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I mainly agree with that, but I guess it's possible he did.
I mean, I haven't done an analysis, I guess.
And if you really think about it, like, look who we're up against. Look at this clown car of ridiculous people that we somehow started losing to, but not much longer. I mean, let's just go through the list. First off, there's Joe Biden.
Boo!
Oh.
You guys want to handle the jokes on him, or should I do it? I mean,
I'd like to hear
Let the
some
audience
jokes.
try.
I mean, it would be nice if you, the dude occupying the big fucking stage, had something funny to say for me, the audience that came to watch and be made laugh by you. That'd be cool, but I guess I've never been asked that by a comedian before. Would you?
Hey, Paul, you want to get up here and just take over?
Hey guys, thanks for coming out tonight. Hey, do you want to hear what I have to say, or would you guys like to tell a joke? Go ahead.
What?
I'll sit down. Hey, waitress, can I get a rum and coke, please? Make them stiff. Keep them coming. Go ahead. Just pass his mic around. Pass his mic around the room. Oh yeah, give it to her.
You over there in the corner.
Like what?
Let's hear his Biden material.
I mean, oh my God, he doesn't know what he's doing or where he is, and he can't read, and he walks like Mr. Burns, and it's like everyone sees it. It's like we all see it, but nobody really wants to say it. You know, the helicopter lands at the White House.
Who are the people that don't really want to say it anymore, though? Like everybody's saying it. I don't hear anybody going like, "Wow, Biden's looking real spry." You know what I mean? Like it's
No.
everybody's
I
talking
don't
about
know.
how fucking old and demented and weird he is. So like,
Even Biden supporters are like, yeah, he's lost his step, but I mean, better than Trump.
Range through the grass. He's just wandering around, and you know he has no idea where he's going.
Much like this special.
yeah.
No, this special knows where it's going. Right down the fucking toilet.
No idea.
Yeah, fair enough.
One broken hip away from you know what.
But anyway, Donald Trump.
I don't even want to.
You know what I mean? It's like, well, okay, yeah. So, but Donald Trump is easily that and more. He's like,
You remember when
Cheeseburger
I
for a second,
away.
'cause I'm grabbing some weed, dude.
Oh,
I try to do this.
you
not
remember
smoking
when,
weed, but I need it.
Okay, you remember when when I was doing my stand-up set at our meetup, and you kind of like trolled me by saying, I've got some of TJ's jokes, and I'm gonna deliver them out here right now.
yeah,
And you're like, Joe Biden, he's old.
yeah.
And that was like
Acting
the whole joke, and you were like making fun of how lame of a joke that would be.
yeah.
This motherfucker literally is just making that joke. Like there's
Is he?
nothing to it. It's literally just like, he's old, not a touch, huh?
Yeah.
He's an old guy. How about that? Anyway, next guy. It's like there's no comedy here. There's no material. There's no joke. There's no setup. There's no punchline. This is terrible. It's exactly what I feared. It's just boring fucking shit.
Yeah, I mean, I've lost all hope of there being anything even remotely funny.
This is why I told you there's no fucking way there's going to be anything in this special that makes me laugh. This dude is like anathema to cleverness. He's
like
not
a
even going to
charisma vacuum,
accidentally make a
too.
fucking good joke.
He's horrible. He's just like horrible to look at and listen to. He's a fucking pitiable sight to behold, and I hate his voice. I hate everything about him, honestly. He's just like a contemptible person. I wouldn't spend 5 minutes around a person like him. I'd just find something else to do, somewhere else to be.
Yeah, this guy sucks ass. I mean, it would be one thing if this dude was a stand-up comedian. Like, because if we were really watching like Rob Schneider right now, I don't think I'd necessarily laugh, but there would at least be things I could identify as jokes. And
Yeah,
here,
maybe.
there's really not. There's nothing. He's got nothing. It's just 100% kissing the audience's ass and pandering
Yeah.
with no fucking jokes thrown in. And just like saying that Joe Biden is old is not a joke. It's just an observation. And it's not even a comedic observation. It's just obvious.
Well, it's not unique. It's not something that you don't hear people talking about. Everybody is making fun of how old Joe Biden is. The left, right, politically
Nobody's saying
involved, don't give a fuck. Everybody's saying it. Like, it's not, you got to add some kind of spin to it. You can't just go like, wow, he's really old and demented, huh? Like, yeah, I mean,
He's demented, isn't he?
Earth it. We are one broken hip away from President Kamala.
I never thought
I actually just felt heat. coming at me. That was incredible. Yeah, we're one broken hip away from that. I mean, Kamala Harris, the woman polled at 0. Do you know that? She was polling at 0 in her own party in the primaries when she dropped out. And they picked her because she's a black woman. I didn't know Joe Biden was a biologist, but he figured it out. Figured out she's a woman. And now she's
Where's
the
the
vice president.
Joe?
And I'm starting
Where's
to think,
the
do you think
Joe?
this is possible? This is my running theory on Kamala Harris. Do you
When
think
is
it's
the
possible
dry, banal,
Trainer.
corporate fucking get together comedy routine intro to the fucking conference and when does the comedian come out and start making people laugh?
Well, enough of me, guys. Tonight's dude. Oh man, I hate to say this, but good thing he's not on the gauntlet. But if Rob Schneider was out here, I mean, Rob can do a better job than this.
I was just saying that. I was saying at least with Rob Schneider, there would be jokes. They'd be
Yeah.
bad. They'd be unclever, but
Yeah.
they'd be jokes.
It'd be a comedy set. It'd be a bad comedy set, and it's no good. And I
It would
fully
be
agree with
really
you.
bad and really unclever jokes, though.
Yes. Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
but at least they would be jokes.
there would at least
At
be
least
jokes.
it would technically qualify as a stand-up routine.
Time to
This, as far as
smoke
I'm
this
concerned,
weed.
is not.
Sweet taste of marijuana.
actually working for us? It seems right, doesn't it? Because she can't be doing this shit on her own. Like these ridiculous speeches. Russia is big and Ukraine is small. The earth is round and it's floating and there's other.
Huh?
Of course, it's not just the two of them. It's the whole clown.
Dude, man. Scotty, fuck you for this. Dave Rubin bullshit, dude.
It's not my fault, dude.
You ruined my day, Scotty. You ruined my day. I was having a fucking shiny, happy people day. And now I'm in a fucked up fucking state of mind, Scotty, and I blame you. It's
All
your
right.
fault.
I accept it.
You knew this was dog shit. You knew this was going to be
It's like
fucking
a therapy
painful, and yet
session
you
for you
decided to
guys.
grill us with it anyway.
You know, I lied about this, Rob. I mean, because I knew Paul, look, I know. If I came to you guys and said, look, Dave Rubin commentary, you guys are going to go, fuck no. Yeah, fuck
Not a
no.
chance.
I mean, so I had to lie and say Rob Schneider because I know you guys were like, oh, Rob, fuck. All right, I guess Rob. I mean, the gauntlet is coming up. I mean,
You
fuck.
dastardly son of a bitch.
I'm sorry, man. I look, to be honest with you, I really thought there'd be more jokes in this. Even for Dave Rubin, I thought it'd be better. And so the low bar that was set to me initially, he's not even met that.
People haven't been out in a while, so I just have to say names and you guys can boo at the appropriate people. Should we just do that? Although here in Florida, you guys have been out, so that's actually good. It's a little bit different. Yeah. It's
You
a
guys
little
have been
different,
out
'cause
spreading
I'm on,
disease.
about
Good
2 months of
job.
touring right
Is he
now.
losing this audience? What's going on? Is there people getting bored finally?
Oh, it's this guy. When is DeSantis coming out, dude? It's obvious at this point. They're all just waiting for DeSantis to come out.
Oh my god, how
And-
embarrassing.
I mean, yeah, that's how shitty that Dave Rubin is. Like
That's how
when
far it's fallen.
Yeah, they're like, man, DeSantis might be coming out any minute now. Unfortunately, got to sit through 40 minutes of Dave Rubin. I figure we'll just eat a sandwich in the meantime. Oh, no food allowed. All right, well, I'll put in my earpods, listen to something else, and then he'll
Hey,
come
I
out.
got no problem with Dave Rubin. I think it's actually good to have conservative gay voice, but I'm gonna tell you, man, my grandpa loves Dave Rubin, and I have to bite my tongue every time because I just can't stand the fucking little faggot. You know what I mean? I don't mean,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't mean to be discriminatory about that, but. Well, but at least he's better than one of them fucking blue hairs. From
Oh,
up the
no, dude, they
university.
hate him. Like, I think he was adopting a kid or something, and they were like, no.
Yeah.
Don't do it. That's wrong. It's morally wrong. You're gay. And it's like, wait, he's fought. You guys, he has the exact same political leanings as you, but he's not allowed to do it because you're gay. Because obviously those people, they have the veneer of caring about family. So that's obviously
Sure.
not acceptable.
Florida and
Even though, look, Dave Rubin's a multimillionaire. Any kid he adopts is probably going to live a fucking silver spoon existence. Let's just be honest.
West Palm, in Trump country in West Palm, which was awesome. Then I bounced around the country for the last month and a half or 2 months or so. And when I went to the blue cities, the people there, it's like The Walking Dead. Okay. It really is. It's not like you guys. Look, everyone in this room, look at you. You're gorgeous. You're smiling. You're happy. You're functioning. It's incredible. You go out there.
This is the most pathetic. This is the most pathetic bit of stand-up I've ever fucking heard. You're attractive and beautiful and talented.
I've heard of insult comics, but I haven't heard of fucking compliment comics. You know why? That's not fucking funny. Man, you guys are great. Look at you guys. You guys got your lives together. Look at that. You're not like these freaks and weirdos out there. You guys are good people. You guys are special people.
Well, if you go to cities,
it's like wow, that's so fucking funny. Ha 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 ha.
Those blue cities, TJ, you gotta watch out for them.
And
you gotta watch the fucking blue city people stab you as soon as look at you. Not like you good fine folks here in this red fucking shithole. You're wonderful.
Not to mention there's a bunch of really richy, pretentious blue cities, so he knows it's bullshit. It's just, I mean, look, there's conservative places that are shitholes. There's blue places that are really nice. It's just, it's one of these things you always hear, this fallacious, oh, it's like, no, actually, what we're looking at, Dave, is policies pushed by conservatives that have no social. You can
tell the audience is bored. Yeah, well, they're not used. I mean, they thought their first blowjob from a gay guy would be more exciting than this. That's why.
That's true.
By the way, Dave, that's what we call a fucking joke.
Wow.
I wrote that off the top of my head just now. You had time to prepare for this. There's no fucking jokes in your fucking special.
TJ,
you're a retard.
I mean, dude, that pains me to say what I'm about to say. I'd rather watch a TJ Kirk stand-up special.
No, TJ was all right.
My set had jokes.
I mean, those two, I gotta be honest, those two that I stole were pretty weak jokes, but the rest of his jokes were pretty fucking good.
I mean, yeah, TJ. I mean, TJ, you look like TJ, you should teach master class compared to Dave Rubin, dude.
Yeah, I'm fucking George Carlin,
dude.
And
like
Bill Hicks rolled
film TJ in a soft black and white frame, and like, I'm TJ Kirk, and I'm going to teach you the ins and outs of comedy, timing, deliverance, improvisation. I'll teach you all on my master class. Like, Dave Rubin does not even fundamentally understand what a stand-up set is, clearly.
This is not fucking comedy. It's not bad. It's not that this is not bad comedy. This is fucking not comedy.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's formatted wrong. Does not compute as comedy.
Yeah, this is the worst. I can't call it. I feel like it's an insult to stand-up specials to say this is the worst stand-up special I've ever seen.
Yeah, it doesn't even qualify. This is a non-stand-up special by a non-stand-up comedian
that's
that
called
has
a
no
stand-up
fucking jokes. He does not make jokes. He makes the most banal observations. They're not humorous observations. They're not intelligent observations. They're the most banal, surface-level observations. This is 40 minutes of Dave Rubin pointing at things and stating obvious fucking things about them.
This is why he's so bad. Because he's like lukewarm.
Kamala Harris is unpopular.
Because he's fucking lukewarm, dude. He really is. He doesn't do comedy good. He doesn't do commentary good. He's not a good pundit. He's not over the top. He's not a crazy performer. He's not super interesting. He's just so fucking boring. He's just like, it's like he's just like a hair above room temperature. That's all it is.
This motherfucker makes a goddamn bowl of tapioca pudding look like a fucking habanero pepper, man.
Dude, you know what fucking, I got to figure it out, dude. I just fucking figured it out. Do you know what Dave Rubin is?
What?
All right. You guys ever you guys been cookouts at other people's houses and shit?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
You ever get invited to one, but you have to show up late, like you're late for whatever reason. And when you get there, like, the food's still good and stuff, but the stuff's been out for a while. And it's kind of like room temperature.
Yeah,
dude, Dave Rubin is that last single deviled egg that's sitting on the tray that looks kind of like it started to harden a little bit. You know what I mean? Like the egg inside of it is starting to grow.
And no one wants to grab it. Everyone's like, kind of like, No, I'll get some chips.
Everybody's like browsing, but nobody ever decides to grab that egg. That's him,
Oh, yeah.
dude.
He's the last fucking old deviled egg that they just
Dude,
can't
he's the
give
final.
away.
He's the room temperature
host-
deviled egg.
The host is like, anyone want a deviled egg? Everyone looks like, yeah.
Nah.
Good.
You know what? I will take another one of those bacon wrapped jalapenos though, if you don't mind. But yeah, I think I had my fill of them deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs is good. I'm good on them, boy.
It's like the
Fucking-
orphan develed egg.
Dude,
Nobody
the cat-
takes it.
The cat jumps on the counter, kind of licks it for a second, and goes, kind
Like,
of just
nah.
jumps away. Nah. Falls to the floor. The dog's like, you know what? I'm good.
Got punched in the face. They all show up like, I can't believe there's other sane people here.
Wait, we can punch Dave Rubin in the face. If that's included in the ticket price, then it's worth the mission.
But who else? So we got Nancy Pelosi, which, Jesus, Nancy Pelosi, she is 162 years old. 162 years old. She looks like the Crypt Keeper, okay? She used to host a show on
That is a fucking insult to the Crypt Keeper, and I will not let that slide. Fuck you.
HBO on Friday night. Some of you may remember. She would tell these really bizarro stories. They'd let her out of the thing. You remember? Her eyebrows. That there is a doctor somewhere in San Francisco that she walks in there and she goes, I want my eyebrows higher. And he keeps making them higher.
Can you form words that make people laugh?
Dude,
Is that in your ability?
that
No.
literally, look at the look on his face. That literally fell flat. Nobody fucking made a peep. That feels bad.
I just don't know. I mean, even bad comedians, I feel like they try. I just don't feel like there's any try in this. Like I don't feel like he put any fucking effort into the set at all. If he did, it doesn't show.
I mean, yeah, it's
And
so
you know
fucking
this-
lame.
It's lame. The time he doesn't understand comedic timing at all. He doesn't know how to set up a joke. He doesn't like have any sort of rhythm. He doesn't have a rapport with the crowd despite sucking their fucking dicks. It's just bizarre.
Yeah,
Like I've
it's
just
real
never
lame.
seen someone just flounder so badly and just not have the fucking gong sound or someone go, "Thanks, Dave." Everyone, big round of applause for Dave Rubin. Yeah, good job, Dave. Thank you. And guys, but let's take about 15-20 minute break, and then we're gonna have Governor Ron DeSantis.
Yeah.
Like someone should have done this so badly. Dave must have paid for this event, dude. That's the only thing that makes any sense to me. Why they? Because, dude, if I was Ron DeSantis, I'd be like to my people, like, get this fucking guy off the stage now.
Yeah.
Get fucking piece of shit off my fucking stage right fucking now. Or, just make up an excuse. Oh, Dave, like fucking be like DeForest Gump that shit. Have the fucking colonel come pull the fucking wire. Oh, shit, Dave. Oh, my God, technical errors. Oh, no, Dave. We're going to, do anything. Do fucking anything besides have this fucking lame motherfucker on your stage. Like, this is the worst hype man of all time. No wonder DeSantis fucking lost. No fucking wonder. If this is hyping the crowd up, the crowd was probably asleep when DeSantis got out there with shit like this. Oh my fucking God. This is, dude, I have no one to blame but myself.
Do you know this? I mean, the woman is running for re-election. You know about this? She is running for re-election. We played that video.
Yeah, so is a bunch of old, there's 90-year-old Republicans in the fucking Senate, dude, or almost 90 years old fucking Republicans. You don't give a fuck about age. Shut the fuck up, you stupid fuck. Doesn't know what the fuck they're even talking about.
On my show, remember where she's standing sort of at the edge of San Francisco at the hills, like the Full House is in the background. And what does she say? Why is she running? For the children. That's
Dude, look, oh my fucking God. I hate to even fucking do this. I fucking hate to do this. It pains me deep down to my fucking soul. But Nancy Pelosi is way better than you, dude. And here's why. Because under our current paradigm, the fucking shitty corporatism we have, I can at least go on Twitter or follow Nancy Pelosi's stock trades and make money off of them. There's at least something, some small benefit in this horrible, chaotic, dystopian future that I can derive. There's some value that can be derived from Nancy Pelosi. She's probably done some marginally good things in her life politically, even if by happenstance or just because it was politically expedient. Dave, you've done nothing of value for humanity. Literally nothing of value for humanity at all.
Children! We need more children! She's like Skeletor. She's freaking me out.
That's not even a good Skeletor impression.
What I'm saying
another
is,
thing you
this is
can't
not
do
the
impressions.
Best of the best, right? And somehow we
Hey,
let
guys,
them
it's
run
me,
the show for the
Skeletor.
last couple of years, or not.
Hey,
we
teacher,
here.
it's me,
Not you
Skeletor. I'm
guys.
gonna make
You
a
did it
joke
right.
now.
You did it right. Give yourselves one more round of applause for doing it right.
Dave, how many times do you ask the audience to applaud itself?
Dave,
shell-shocked California.
The whole maybe if I compliment the bully, he won't beat me up for being gay thing that you've somehow turned into a career. That only goes so far, man.
You're really big and strong.
Like you're no amount of sucking their fucking dicks and telling them how great they are is going to change the fact that you're fucking dying up there. You're not fucking funny,
dude. Fucking
They hate
put
your
out a
fucking
cast.
guts.
Dude, fuck that, dude. The Crypt Keeper was out there. The Crypt Keeper would open his fucking casket, jump out, slam Dave's fucking head first into his fucking crypt, and be like, all right, you're already dead, Dave. Maybe he has something clever, which is the Crypt Keeper, but he has some fucking witty pun as he fucking slammed Dave into his fucking crypt for him, dude. Fuck this dude. Wants to fucking insult the fucking Crypt Keeper, who had better fucking quips on his fucking goddamn show than fucking Dave could fucking ever imagine in 1,000 years, dude.
Oh God! Now I have to put money in the jar. I have to put money in the jar. That's right. You know the thing with the California thing that I started doing, where every time I gratuitously mention California on the show, as you guys know, I put money in this jar. But then a few weeks ago, someone pointed out.
Yeah, because you fucking love it, dude. Because you love California, and you know you do. And now you're in shitty ass Florida, and they have your Florida coat. Florida's actually great.
Yeah,
California's
dude,
cool,
I hate to be an elitist, but you know what we call it when somebody moves to fucking Florida from California? We call that a downgrade here. You know what I mean? Like
It is.
it is in every single fucking conceivable way, dude. I'm sorry. California is not a fucking paradise or whatever, but it's got it all over Florida, dude.
Oh, dude, he loves snakes and a bunch of bugs and hurricanes and having uninsurable property. I mean, yeah, he's rich, so he probably won't wipe his stupid ass out. But like Florida is, I mean, look, there's some nice things about Florida, of course, too. But there's no way anyone that moved there from California, especially like a nice cushy existence that Dave Rubin had, is like, what an upgrade. Yeah, I'm sure his fucking mansion in fucking West Hollywood, wherever the fuck he lived, he's like, oh, that was a dog shit place to live. Having the world at my fingertips, I can't stand it. Like, give me a fucking break, dude.
Out to me, and I think this is the right thing. The idea was, I'm going to put all this money in a jar, and we'll get a couple $1,000 at the end of the year, and then I'm going to save someone from California. I will give them a couple $1,000, and they can move to the free state of Florida.
No, please
But
don't.
then somebody said to me, Dave, you're doing it all wrong. You're doing it all wrong. Why don't you fund all this money, get a couple $1,000, and send a Democrat out of Florida?
That's the first good idea he's had.
Yeah, I'm thinking Nikki Fried. Right? Charlie Crist, what a clack. Can you imagine? Ugh. Oh, he's just the worst. These people, they're just so irrelevant. DeSantis is going to win like 90% of the vote, and then, yeah, it's fine.
Dude, I can't wait till he falls off because he got cucked by Trump so hard.
90%, that's a lot.
I can't wait till he figures out that like political popularity in Florida is fleeting. Because right now the Jeb Bush syndrome is going to start fucking settling in, dude. And people are going to start seeing him as a loser. And he's going to be old hat. And then eventually, too, you'll hear the conservatives making jokes about his fucking boots.
I saw she did doing this self-soothing, like, let me twirl my beard. Like, dude, like you're like a monkey that's about to be experimented on that you can't escape. It's like, all right, let's see what happens when you give it 3 shocks.
No, I'm more like the monkey that's already been experimented on.
You're the monkey afterwards, after you got the 3 shocks.
But look at these people, right? So it was Biden and Kamala and
No,
So
at
this
least
is
the
like a
shock would be exciting.
combination. This is like a combination commercial for Dave's book.
Yep.
And DeSantis campaign event, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, I would rather play an outhouse behind a fucking dirty, abandoned truck stop in fucking Louisiana, dude.
It'd be
At the
more
very
fun.
least, I would get some like authentic fucking laughs if I got any. This is just chill fucking city here.
Oh yeah, this is people that want to meet Ron. They probably have a meeting where they shake Ron DeSantis' hand and go, "I met the governor."
Can't stand more. Which, if you have a drink right now, you have to drink every time I say Jen Psaki. Ugh, this woman, I despise her. And the thing is, it's like, I don't like the feeling of like despising somebody. I don't. You guys know the way I do the show. I do this. I talk about politics because I want people to kind of get over it and figure out how to live your life freely and all of that stuff. And, you know, I toured with the great Jordan Peterson. Yeah.
You know what? I hate to say it, but dude, even Jordan Peterson's fans were probably like,
oh, dude, he'd be rocking the mic if he was here. People would have showed up for Jordan Peterson. Say what you want about them, deluded though they may be.
"Oh no, dude! Like, I'm not even saying that. I'm saying like, dude, they would be like booing his ass. Like, Jordan Peterson have to come calm the crowd down. Oh, settle down now.
It's all right. Everybody, listen. It's okay. It's okay. Listen.
Dave is
that
a
stupid
construct.
liberal faggot man, baby, fucking piece of shit is gone. Okay, I'm here.
Daddy Jordan's here. It's gonna be okay."
Jordan Peterson, some of you know this, but Jordan Peterson, who literally only eats red meat. You know that? He only...
How brilliant.
The man has a bone-in ribeye for breakfast, a bone-in ribeye for lunch, and a Fred Flintstone-style tomahawk for dinner. Absolutely insane. However, I toured with Jordan Peterson. And of course, what is Jordan always talking about? Jordan's talking about truth, right? He's talking about order and chaos and the battle that we're constantly in.
Dude, that is part of Dave's problem. You tell he weaved that Fred Flintstone style tomahawk line in to try and ingratiate himself to all the fat fucking ride-on mower owners out there that he's trying to fucking grift, but none of them is gonna buy it, dude. None of that, dude. Because can you imagine?
He's not that.
Can you imagine Dave Rubin being served a big honking fucking tomahawk?
I think you were saying Jordan Peterson eats like that.
Oh well, no. I'm talking about. That's why I'm saying he's bringing it up, though.
Yeah,
he's standing up there like, you know what I like, fellow conservatives. I like it when Jordan Peterson eats a big old giant tomahawk. It's like, dude, if you put that in front of fucking Dave Rubin, both his pinkies would be up. He wouldn't know where to start. Oh my God, am I supposed to eat all this in one sitting? It's ludicrous. This is ridiculous. You could feed a family of 5.
Well, yeah. I mean, he doesn't actually drive with this crowd. He's not. There's nothing simpatico about him in this audience. Like, if you look at the audience at the beginning, like, they like it because DeSantis is going to be there and because Dave's saying the talking points they agree with. They don't actually like him.
Adding truth to the world. And Jen Psaki is the most dishonest. The woman, if you asked her what her favorite color was, she would say 4. She is completely incapable of saying anything true. And the thing is, one of the things that Jordan talks about is that if you lie all the time, it actually starts wearing on you, right? It really does. It will actually wear on your face. And you can see it, right? You can see it in her face because first off, her head.
I mean, I look at Jordan Peterson's face and that if that's true, I mean, let's just say that it hasn't fared too well.
Is always cocked like this, right? And her face is kind of like sliding off her skull.
Right, okay.
And I was watching her once, and I have a theory on why her head is always like this, right?
Dude,
all right,
I really feel like
hilarious observation.
Dude, I really feel like the fucking group of people that live in a sloppy, orange, sweaty glass house should not be like throwing stones at ugly politicians on the other side.
I think he's talking about Biden's first press secretary.
Yeah, they're obsessed with her. Nobody on the left cares about Jen Psaki. She's irrelevant.
Yeah, no one cared. It only cared about her when she was doing that job. And by the way, I mean, like, although she's like an amazingly attractive person, but she looks pretty normal. Like this weird, like her face is falling off. Like, no, that's absurd. It's not even truthful. If it was like, and yeah, right. If you have to own Donald Trump's appearance, the fucking guy with the nunt,
Yeah, dude. The guy
Come
with the
on,
pussy
bro.
his neck, dude.
the fucking guy with the pussy on his neck, you're like, look at that. It's like, at least her skin is all like together and she's not putting on a fucking gallon of bronzer.
By the way,
and
did you
sweating
guys
through
see
it.
that word of the nunt is finally starting to spread?
Is it really?
Yeah, I saw
Like outside of our.
We gotta
Yeah,
put that out.
I saw a popular post on Twitter that was talking about how Trump's nunt. They like
Oh, I
posted
think,
a picture
I think
of it.
actually
and
our
it got, like,
shorts editor,
censored.
he actually wrote to us and like, can I put that out? I think I have to get back to him. I'm like, yes, dude, we've got to spread word of this to other people.
Truth is so important. The truth is so important, and it's trying to get out of her. It is trying to come forth, and she's locking it in with her head. She is locking, and it's going to come out the other way, and that's going to be. But now we have a black lesbian that replaced her. Got a black lesbian, pretty good. Do we have any black lesbians in the crowd?
The black lesbian.
Oh.
You got it. This is
That was
so
moving
fucking
for not a
insipid.
black lesbian, sir.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
He identifies as a black lesbian.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, it's the one joke you guys always do about trans people.
You're
That's so
all black
funny.
lesbians tonight.
Yeah, we're all black lesbians now.
He nailed it.
Good one.
Special redeemed. I identify as an attack helicopter.
Let me ask you this question, Dave. Hey, Dave, do you identify as funny?
How frightfully droll.
My name is Dave Rubin, and my pronouns are kiss my ass. Dude, even Ted Cruz is better, dude. Even Ted Cruz can work a crowd better than this fucking dweeb.
Dude, at least Ted Cruz at one point said something I agree with.
What was that? Oh, Teen Titty Films?
Bingo.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
People are, you feel good. It feels good to, I am a black lesbian. I'm a black lesbian. All right, you know what? That's it. As long as we're doing the black lesbian thing. That's a line I've never said before. Ladies and gentlemen, I have 4 t-shirts with me on stage right now.
Oh my God, is he gonna do the t-shirt
Joe Biden's
cannon
America.
thing?
These things are like gold
Yep.
because nobody can get anything, right?
So this is like,
t-shirt,
okay, so let's keep track.
Get
This is a corporate talk about his book. This is a Ron DeSantis rally. This is a comedy special, according to how he's marketing it. And now it is entertainment between innings at a ball game. Let's throw a few, like these guys
Paul?
are feeling a little low energy. Let's throw a few t-shirts out in the audience and get them
Paul?
hyped up.
Don't ever call this entertainment again, dude.
My bad, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
this is what
high
happens.
as a kite. You know,
If this like
I
you're like
understand that your brain is frayed by being subjected to this, but let's never. If this is
never make
entertainment,
that mistake
then
again,
look,
TJ.
It's
thank you
it
for
just
coming to
identifies
the
as
Mercedes-Benz Superdome. That's not the name of it. Thanks for coming to the Superdome to support the New Orleans Saints. Now we're gonna have the Saints launch t-shirts into the crowd. Give us a big hoot if you want to get a nice brand new New Orleans Saints t-shirt. But he's literally doing the equivalent of that. No, I mean he is. I mean, look,
Why
I've
not
never
do
thrown
this,
shit
you
in the
know?
crowd, but I've never been. It's never been part of my set. Well, guys, like we've got some t-shirts back. Who would like a t-shirt?
Oh, I'm dying out here. Luckily, I could probably get a cheap. And listen how fucking dismal the pop was for the t-shirts. Anyway, it was like a smattering of 17 claps in this audience of 200 people or whatever.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Can't get anything. So I have 4 t-shirts. We made
Oh,
these
exactly,
just for the
more.
tour. So I have 2 Rubin Report, get gas, can't get baby. Now, in
Yep.
Joe Biden's America,
That was it.
these
Woo!
things are like gold because nobody can get anything, right? You can't get a t-shirt, you can't get a car, can't get gas, can't get baby food, you can't get anything. So I have 4 t-shirts. We made these just for the tour. So I have 2 Rubin Report shirts, and of course, because I know you people well. I have got 2 Let's Go Brandon shirts now.
Way bigger pop for those.
But I'm going to make you work for them.
Oh my God. Fuck you. No, you're not. I paid to come here to see you. You're not going to make me work, bitch.
Now you're going to work, Paul.
Did these people pay for this?
Oh yeah, they did.
They had to have. Yeah, for sure.
I remember when he was doing it because I remember like we were covering something. He promoted the book and his like speaking tour or stand up, whatever. And yeah, it was ticketed. These were ticketed events. You had to pay to go to them.
What date was this recorded on?
It's the tour is called like I can get. We'll go here. So the tour is called the Don't Burn This Country tour. So you can probably look it up based on that. But this was released 2 years ago, June 17th. Yeah, June 17th, 2022. So I'm assuming the ticket sales took place. I think this was sold out too, according to them. Can you
Trying to
find
figure out how
that?
much people paid for this shit. Yeah, I guess it's kind of hard to find out how much a show was.
If it doesn't say on his website, you can probably go on way back and look at it. You just had to look at whenever he had the tickets on sale. So if you look like a couple years ago, and like maybe in May or June, you'd probably see it there.
Go ahead and keep playing it while I'm looking this up.
Okay.
Evening to the 4 most oppressed people in the crowd. Okay, so why don't we do one right now? It is anyone. Yes, sir, right here. You claimed you are oppressed. I saw you first. Yes, sir. What is your oppression? You have to think about it. Okay. Yes, ma'am, right there. Single mother raising 2 kids by herself. That's pretty good. Yes, ma'am, right there. With the glasses. Yes, you. Middle school teacher for 37 years.
A crowd of youngins.
Middle school teacher for 37 years. Well, let me tell you, sister, you got out right in time. You retired. Yes, right over here, ma'am. She served in the United States Navy and she loves America. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. People are freaking out. You guys really want shirts. You want shirts. Let me get somebody back.
Well, they might as well get something out of this fucking shit fest.
Who wants a shirt? I mean,
He's got
how
4
bizarre.
of them. He's got 4 of them. He's been going for like 3 minutes and he hasn't even thrown one out yet. Like, are you going to go through the whole audience?
Can you imagine like a Dave Chappelle like stand-up set or Ricky Gervais or any of these comedians, and halfway through it's like, who wants a t-shirt? Like, what?
And then I was like, hold up, man. Is that baby selling crack? Big audience pop. Anyway, y'all, I brought some Dave Chappelle show t-shirts, about to give away 2 of them to the biggest fan in the audience. Let me hear what you're saying. You know what I mean? Like, it never happened.
It's absurd. It's because you buy the merch before or after the event, not what's going on.
There's a reason why you ain't got no money. It's a big club and you're not in it. Anyway, guys, anybody like I got these brand new George Carlin t-shirts made up right here. They're beautiful. Anybody want a free one? Get the t-shirt cannon. Bring in the clowns. You know what I mean? Let's have a whole giveaway here. Like, never, dude. Like, this is so fucking shameful.
I can understand if like someone did a set at the end, they ran out to the audience and like threw some shit at people. Like, here you go. I mean, like or like a band does or something. Like at the end, it's like, I'm gonna toss a drumstick to the audience or during this song. Like that I get. But in the middle of your fucking set, you're just gonna pull out the t-shirt cannon?
You're from Canada.
I mean, that should win right there. My pop alone, Dave. Come on. Give the fucking Canadian a shirt.
You realize the best part of that is you said, I'm from Canada, and you started walking to me. Like, I'm getting a freaking shirt. You get a shirt, my man. There you go. There you go. There you go.
How much time can this take up?
All right, everybody calm down. There'll be more chances. I saw you. People want the shirt. They want the shirt.
Oh, we're not just doing this all at
But
once?
these are the people we're fighting against. And man, it's like,
Oh my God, is he
what
gonna
in the
sprinkle
world
this throughout the next fucking 20 minutes of this bullshit?
all of this COVID craziness that
I hope not.
fortunately
Oh,
here you
no.
guys have to go through, right? It's like
This
even
is the
these-
bit that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
And what was it? It was one judge, a 35-year-old female Trump-appointed judge, Judge Mizelle. Everyone should know her name. She said no more masks, and literally everybody ripped their mask off, and that's it. That's it. People aren't dropping dead.
Some people started watching it just hoping they
What?
would laugh, but now
Yeah,
they want
and
a
by the way-
shotgun so they can
That's
blow
not
their
true.
heads
Tons of
in
people
half.
died in Florida.
Yeah, by the way, a bunch of people are still dropping dead, but we just have decided to treat it like a normal seasonal thing now. So yeah, but no, yeah, people are dropping dead still.
Nope, they just took the mask off and nothing happened, according to Dave Rubin.
I am just gonna pretend this is funny. Play another hilarious joke.
All right, are you ready, TJ?
Ready?
That's right. You do still see some people with masks, which, by the way, I want to thank you guys because, you know, I said at the beginning of the tour, I said to my agents and all the touring guys, I was like, look, I am not going to do shows if they demand masks or vaccine mandates.
What a brave warrior.
I know.
It's
But I know
it's actually not because that's his fan base.
You know, I was gonna laugh. I was gonna fake laugh at his next joke, but I didn't realize it was gonna be 100 miles down the road. So,
Oops.
thanks for killing even that bit, Dave.
I mean, how many jokes? I mean, I think we're safe to say we're about maybe a little more than halfway through. There's been what, about 7 or 8 jokes, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
I think that's being real fucking permissive. But
Yeah, I mean that's if you loosen up the definition of a joke.
maximum 7-8 jokes.
Yeah,
Max.
and
Over
not a
about 2 or
single
3
one-
minutes, boy, you get a joke in there, and that joke ain't gonna be funny, but it's
and his
gonna be a
jokes
joke.
have all been really dumb shit, like Nancy Pelosi looks like the crypt keeper, and that's the whole joke. There's no like elaborating on it.
There's no build up to it. There's
Hey, a hot dog. That's nice.
oh,
That's something to care about in the world.
Dude, you got a glizzy?
show us your
Yeah.
hot dog, TJ. Give us a break from Dave
Glizzy,
Rubin, please.
glizzy. What?
TJ's the glizzy gladiator, dude. He's about to take down a glizzy for the audience.
Mm.
Glizzy,
Eat it, boy.
glizzy.
Eat it, boy.
Dude, how many bites do you think TJ can
Oh, yeah,
do
wait,
this
wait,
glizzy
okay.
in?
All right, TJ, can you hold it up again? Let me see.
Hold up the glizzy.
Oh, shit for TJ.
That's a
Three.
2-biter, dude. That's a 2-biter.
I'm thinking 3.
2 bites.
He could do it in 2, but I think it's gonna be the third one's gonna be a small bite. That's my call.
Glizzy, glizzy,
Glizzy.
glizzy, glizzy.
All right. Now it's gonna be a decision here. Does TJ go all the way?
Oh, TJ's
Or
got
is-
hold on. He's picking glizzy crumbs out of his beard.
I mean,
All
you
right.
gotta.
Now TJ, he's taking his
He
time
could-
with that first
he
bite.
could
A
force
wise
it.
choice.
He could
He could
force it all
force
the
it.
way down, but I think for maximum satisfaction, there's gonna be. Oh, yep, he
Oh.
did it.
It's in.
Oh no, he did. That was a pride swallow, dude. I've seen TJ eat this before. That would not normally be how he eat it.
No, I don't know. I don't think it's that far off.
Well, by observing, you've destroyed the integrity of the experiment. So.
That's true.
Damn quantum mechanics.
You got me there.
know for a fact that every
Yeah, I look
single
like a pretty good
bit of
glizzy,
faith
honestly.
for
I'm a little
vaccine
fucking
passports
jealous.
to be
Yeah, the next one I'm going to eat a little slower to enjoy it more, but I figured I'd give you guys at least some entertainment. We all
Was
deserve
running
that
Trilla?
listening through this.
Terry Dre was right, Shirley, on that.
Yeah, I think there was.
Oh god.
Chili and cheese.
Uh-huh.
Where's one for me?
Where's your daughter is pretty well trained, teacher. How many times you have to whoop her ass to get her to put chili on the cheese?
Just 3 or 4 times.
God.
Yeah, well, mine still hasn't figured it out all these fucking years later. I've been beating that bitch since 1987.
You still see the people with the masks though, and I'm sort of like turning on
Dude,
it. Where it used
you
to
know what I
annoy
would
me.
fucking rather watch than this? A 40-minute Brett Keane stand-up special. Just because I'd pay just to see that motherfucker stand up for this long.
I'd like to thank you. I want to thank this audience, very diverse audience out there, ladies and gentlemen. I saw a lot of Christians, saw a lot of Christians as well as Muslims, as well as pagans, as well as Jews, as well as atheists, as well as God believers and mystics in the chat. The situation. He'd call them the chat too. He'd be like, "Oh, the chat's real lively tonight. Everybody's in the chat having a good time." Situation. It's
Do you know Brett Keane could have made some of that lol cow money back in the day by even attempting that, because people would have paid just to come there and make fun of him, but he'd have made some money.
Oh my God, Brett Keane, by the way, did make money off of fucking DP for sure. I mean, they paid him several $1,000s over the course of fucking the show. And dude, if he would have fucking ran with it, it may not have come directly from us, but he could have made a fucking boatload of bank. Like, think if he leaned into it, if he just decided, like, you know what, fuck this, I'm gonna cash in. If he was just like released a manatee book or something with Keenisms in it, or like just started fucking being a little bit like, he just couldn't do it. Just could not fucking do it. He fails even at that.
I mean, it's Brett. That's the most I expect from him.
In Cali, it was annoying to me, right? But now that I'm here and I see people with masks, I'm like, you know what? You should wear the mask. Have you thought about 2 masks? Because I've been hearing things, and I was also told that some saran wrap.
Yeah, luckily there's no like old, crusty, disgusting looking conservative sweat hogs in the world that you would rather not look at their pimply fucking faces. They're all fucking, chiseled jaw model types over there.
Oh yeah.
Really want to be safe. Of course, the Ziploc bag over the head. Industrial strength tape. It'll take care of it.
Dude, listen to all those tubes of Elmer's glue chuckling at this shit. Like, what kind of place must you be in your mind to chuckle at that, dude? Like, how fucked up do you gotta be as a person where this is like funny?
Well, let me tell you, the first mistake you made with that question is assuming that what's going on inside these people's heads is advanced enough to be called a mind. I mean, we recorded a show earlier about AI where we were debating whether or not AI is sentient. I think I want a new debate about whether this audience is fucking sentient.
Yeah,
that's a no.
No, it's not even worth a debate. I can already fucking just tell you the answer. They're not.
No,
they can't be, right?
No fucking sentient being could subject themselves to this willfully without making fun of it.
No way. Not a fucking chance.
Wait, so you want to listen to this on purpose? Yes. Dude, they need to come with the straight jacket. If someone wants to watch this special willingly, like, that should just be a qualification for you to be committed involuntarily against your will until such time you can be deemed.
Are you sure
insane.
the subject is insane? We showed him a Dave Rubin comedy special and he laughed. All right.
Well,
lock up and throw away the fucking key.
I mean, yeah, it's like, we don't really do the asylum thing in America anymore, but for your case, we'll make an exception.
But it's all so stupid. It was all so stupid. It was all made up. It was all made up. It was this theater thing.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't made up, bro.
Crazy things were happening that 5 years ago we would have all thought were completely bananas that were happening, and you were like, "Holy cow, this is incredible!"
A number of people going back hundreds of years wore masks for diseases that were spread like that. So it's not even really. There's an historical precedence.
We showed Everett True comics of Everett True throttling morons who wouldn't wear their mask back in the day.
If someone goes into a surgical environment, like, they have to wear a mask. If they have to go in certain wards in hospitals, they have to wear a mask. It's because people carry germs and diseases, and it's easier to spread it through particles and droplets that come off of your body, or viruses shedding themselves. And you can easily sneeze or cough and spread disease and germs to people who have compromised immune systems. That is why people did it. Now, if you're talking about the dumbass that wore a mask in the car with their windows rolled up, I can't explain that person to you. Like, there's some times where people have worn masks and I thought it was legitimately fucking stupid. I grant you that. But by and large, it was not a bad idea.
Like, remember, what was it, 2-3 months ago, right before they flipped the mask thing on planes? Remember the picture of the guy who had one French fry in his mouth for an entire flight? He had one. He just sat there.
What rebel?
Smoking a French fry. Like a Frenchman, I have to have fried potato. We like it with mayonnaise. You guys like it with ketchup. I have to have it. And it's like, we saw that.
You're thinking of Belgians. You're fucking
That's
stupid.
such a gay joke, and that audience just was not. Dude, the audience is not present at about like 2 out of 3 of the jokes that he tells.
Well, I mean, that's to their credit. One of the few
Yeah,
things.
it is. It really is. Dude, the audience is better than Dave. They really are, because a lot of times this
Dude,
shit's
I
falling
fucking
flat.
guarantee you, maybe not in this crowd, but the average motherfucker off the street, given a microphone and a stage, could do a better fucking stand-up special than this.
Oh, you're definitely right.
I have no doubt of that.
The average motherfucker off the street has more comedic talent than this son of a bitch. I mean, it might be a rambling mess. It might fucking contain a lot of shit that doesn't make sense.
I mean, this is a fucking mess.
But it's not a ramble. Like, this shit you can tell was planned and written.
Oh,
It
well, no,
just
it's not a ramble.
sucks. It sucks almost unfathomably bad to the point where I don't even know what to fucking say about it anymore, other than just like, that's not funny. There's no joke there. The perspective is fucking dumb. It's not even like, he's not outrageous enough for it to be entertaining in that regard. I've just come to the conclusion that I think a Dave Rubin gauntlet would actually be worse than the fucking Andrew Tate gauntlet.
Oh, fuck, dude.
I mean, we're
Really?
only halfway through this, too.
Fuck,
Press
dude.
fucking play. Let's get this fucking show on the road.
Are you sure, TJ?
Yep.
I mean, look, this could bomb the wound for a second. Not watching Dave say anything stupid.
No. Let's just hear it.
Are you sure you want to hear it?
Yep.
All right, let's go ahead and play it. I mean, I'm just trying to help you, man. Just trying to help.
Everyone saw that. It went viral. And all of us, like, if that had happened 3 years ago, everyone thinks that guy's insane.
It's somehow
right? Like,
less funny
someone
than
on the
Brendan
plane, ma'am, you call it like, this guy's bananas. Like, what are we going to do about this?
Yeah. I mean, there's literally no one. Like the Brendan Schwab thing, like he did some fucking rote standard conservative fucking comedy, but that looks like he looks like he had to get a master class because he's telling jokes.
I don't even
mean,
know
they
who
might-
Brendan Schwab is.
He's on Joe Rogan a bunch of times. You know, he's not really that funny. You know, he's a comedian, but he's not. I mean, which I understand the comparison. That definitely makes sense. But like, he's actually capable of telling jokes and being on a podcast and like having a conversation. He's at least like capable. Like Dave Rubin is not capable. He's not really capable of doing the conversation part, interviews and discussions on podcasts. He can't really do that. He's not funny at all. I mean, even by accident, because honestly, if Dave Rubin told like 100 jokes, at least maybe there's a chance one of them would land. He should have hired a writer. He should have hired a team of writers. He desperately needs someone else to do his material for him.
Dude, even if he had a writer, it
Well,
would still be his fucking disgustingly bad delivery telling the fucking joke.
Yeah, but here's the thing, TJ. As a performer, Dave Rubin could work on that. He could become more competent. He doesn't even want to do that. He really doesn't. He like that's the astonishing thing is that he doesn't even want to be better. Because there's no way, even this dude that he's bringing his A game. This is not his A game. This is like pathetic. This is no effort.
Dude, what if this is his A game?
No fucking way, dude. If this is his A game, then he has just no business being in this business. 100%.
Well, that's what I would say. I would say that.
I mean,
true.
if this is his A game, honestly, it's abysmal.
Dude, who the fuck? I mean,
one of the
he
worst I've ever
released-
seen.
This is supposed to be his first ever stand-up special after years in the fucking business. With a fucking crowd that's there to see him, that watches his show.
Right.
So why would he bring anything less than the best he could do to that? I think this is the best he can fucking do. I think this is the A-ist his game fucking gets. In my opinion.
If that is true, it is truly fucking contemptible that he has a career.
Shockingly bad. Like, dude, this is like local community commercial bad, where like someone has money but zero talent and thinks they should be on your TV. You know, you're just like,
I have never seen a local TV commercial that failed this hard at being fucking funny. Even the most fucking cringe-inducing, eye-rolling fucking TV commercial, like local commercial that tries to be funny, selling you a fucking mattress or whatever, that just doesn't fucking work, at least had... I've never seen one this bad. There's usually at least like a conceit there.
Dave Rubin has literally lowered the bar.
It's supposed to be funny.
Dude, this is a lowbrow show by our own admission. And Dave Rubin has somehow lowered the fucking bar, is what we're saying here. Like you're saying it's worse than Tate. Paul, are you saying that too? Are you going to make that call as well?
I'm going to wait, but I don't blame TJ for calling it now. But I'll see how I feel at the end.
Fair enough. But one person who was here is already saying this is because Andrew Tate is the fucking bottom of the barrel. This is saying that TJ thinks there's a new bottom.
That's right. And it's like
every
single one of us saw that picture and we all thought the same thing. I wish I would have thought of that. But that's what they did to us, and we can't forget it, right? We can't forget it. That's the thing. They're going to want us to forget it, right? Between all of the inflation stuff and the war and all of this nonsense, they want us to forget it. But I will not forget that little freak Fauci. I will not forget him. Actually, I've got him on a cage right over there. We're going to bring him out. You can throw fruit at him. There you go. Wouldn't that be cathartic for everybody if I could just bring him out? You could throw some rotten tomatoes at him. God, it would.
That'd be cathartic to do it to you, though.
Feel good.
But that would be cathartic.
Like, the other part of all of this insanity is it almost feels like a dream. Doesn't the Trump 4 years?
This feels like a nightmare. That's what this fucking feels
it does
like.
feel like I'm falling asleep.
Yeah.
If that's the connection.
Yeah, it does.
Like a dream. Everything was so good, right? We don't even remember. There was no, except the fact that the Democrats decided to burn the cities. Beyond that, and it was only blue cities. They burned their own cities, right? So that's nice. That's why the hell I got out of there. But everything else was great, and they impeached him 17 times.
Remember when we burned all the cities, you guys? Remember when that happened? Remember when that totally happened? Remember that?
Democrats assemble. We burn the cities.
When every single blue city burned to the fucking ground. Remember when that happened? I remember that. That was a fucking crazy time.
But the conservative cities, they were fine because they're reasonable. But we're just like, we don't care. Burn this motherfucker to the ground. And then we did.
And then every single liberal city burned to ash. And now the liberals roam the countryside with nowhere to go. So
that makes sense.
Remembers what they impeached him for anymore, right? It's like nobody has a clue. They impeached him 17 times. It was like one time they impeached him because he had 2 scoops of ice cream. Then they impeached him because he had steak with ketchup. Then there was the time he drank water with 2 hands. Remember that? That was a big one. That was pretty upsetting.
Time he tried to overturn an election. You know, it's for.
Well, in fairness, he wasn't. There was no attempted impeachment for that because he was already gone. But yeah,
you know, hey. No, they did. They tried Trump for that. They did do that, and
they impeached him for that.
He was impeached for that, but the Senate, of course, acquitted him.
Okay.
He just, I don't even know.
Yeah, he was impeached twice. He was impeached once for the Russia shit,
the Russia Gate, firing Comey, right?
Yeah, firing Comey, and then the second time, right? And it was like literally like hastily thrown together in the last days he was in office. Just to get it on the record that he was impeached.
I trust you on this. I don't personally remember it, but
yeah, that's why he's laying into this. Like, they just impeach him because you ate too much ice cream.
Upset about that human potato. But Trump, man, it was good. It really was a good time. Took me a
Was
long time
it?
to come around on the Trump thing. It really did. Because
Oh, yeah, guys, I wasn't sucking Trump's dick immediately, but then he didn't go away, so I'm like, I love him. Oh, dude, it's crazy how anyone would have even just an inkling of trust for people like this. You know, I didn't really think he was going to be anything, so I was like, fuck him or ignored him or talk shit about him. But then later on, I saw a pile of money and I was like, actually, he's pretty fucking cool. Like, no, dude, come on. Most people's first instinct on somebody, obviously, if it's someone running against someone else in politics, that means nothing.
Maybe you should toss out another T-shirt, Dave.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, it might be time
Maybe
to
it's
throw
time.
another T-shirt.
Maybe it's time for some more audience participation. Throw out a T-shirt. or
Anyone
something.
want a mug? Got a signed mug right here. Rod DeSantis wiped his nasty pudding fingers all over it. It's all brown. You want it?
it wasn't until it was really probably about a year left when I said, I'm going to vote for Donald J. Trump. And then,
Wow, what an act of
Whoa.
courage.
thank you. That's nice because none of my other friends talk to me anymore. So you guys know how it feels. But what happened was, what really was happening, I was working on it for a while. Like
Well, Dave, that's what happens when, like, you know people and you represent yourself one way for years, and then you're like, oh, I've got to grift like crazy. And it's like, Dave, you're a sellout. You're a piece of shit. Why don't you want to be my friend anymore? It's like, because it's clear you stand for nothing. That's why, Dave.
been coming around and you guys all saw it. Like I knew it was happening. I went to a Trump rally in Beverly Hills and it was the funnest, like craziest, insane thing I had ever seen in my life. And I was kind of getting there. And then one day,
Yeah, you were kind of getting to that pile of money that you were gonna make.
And then I noticed these idiots will buy anything, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm grifting the wrong fucking crowd.
That's all it was. That's all. Dave's whole arc with this conservative shit was just like he realized he could make way more money on the right. If tomorrow the left was like looking better, like, damn, I can become even richer. You know
Why
what?
am I sucking fucking hind tit at goddamn TYT, fucking French kissing the brown buffalo's asshole, when I could fucking really grift these Trumpies?
I mean, ultimately, for him making money and getting richer, probably smart.
Oh yeah, I mean, if I was,
TYT, he'd been nothing. He'd just be in obscurity now. Because the only people at TYT that even have anything are either the ones that went off.
I mean, he would just be hosting some fucking dead end show that doesn't get fucking shit for views on the TYT network. It'd be like Rubin time or whatever. Bullshit.
You're right. It's me, Dave Rubin. Yeah, he would have nothing.
You'll never believe what Trump did today. He's orange. And
welcome back to TYT, everybody. It's time for everybody's favorite show, Rubin One Out with Dave Rubin.
Wow, 17 viewers today. We got a big crowd.
Record high. We've got 17 people.
Thank you guys for Rubin One Out with me. Make sure you tune in next week for more crazy news coverage.
That Donald Trump, he's a real
Next episode, the benefits of watching paint dry. Could it be good for your psyche? Find out in the next episode.
The actual impeachment. And remember what MSNBC and CNN and everybody said about Trump in the middle of impeachment? They kept saying the same phrase. The walls are closing in. The walls are closing in on Donald Trump. So it's the middle of impeachment. And I gave a talk it was in West Palm actually, at a Turning Point event. And I spoke, and then as I was on stage, Trump unannounced showed up. So I ended up basically opening for Trump. Pretty good, not bad, that's all right. That's all right. I used to open up for loser comedians, and now President of the United States, pretty good. So
yeah, you know why you opened up for loser comedians?
What a cell phone!
I know. So wait. They were loser comedians that sucked, and you were their opening act. You know why? You want to venture a guess as to why that fucking was?
All right, we need a warm body up there to open for that shit comedian we got booked tonight. I'll do it. It's me, Dave. Yeah, that sounds good. Put Dave up there. I'm not a comedian, though. You are now, kid.
This is the kind of fucking motherfucker that, like, Carlos Mencia would show up at his show with a fucking steno pad and then leave 10 minutes later with it blank. Like, there was no jerks worth stealing.
Yeah, like, oh, this is a waste of time.
This motherfucker, You couldn't open for Andy Dick as a fucking comedian, bro.
Fuck.
There's no fucking button, dude. I would not. There's no comedian that I can even fucking think of that deserves you as their fucking opener. I don't care how bad they fucking are.
Yeah, fucking opener. If this is the best you can get to open for you,
I mean, Jesus Christ, you have given me a new appreciation for the fucking conservative comedy of Rob Schneider and fucking Roseanne Barr and Jim Brewer. Those guys look fucking goddamn brilliant to me all of a sudden. Because I didn't know how low the fucking bar could go.
Well, this is gonna make comedy great again, TJ. That's what Dave says. He's making comedy great again.
Don Jr. comes up to him. We become friends, and Don Jr. says, "Hey, would you guys like to come to dinner with Kimberly and I to Mar-a-Lago tonight?" And I was like, "Yes, we would like to go to dinner at Mar-a-Lago tonight."
Oh my God, my grifting has reached a pinnacle. I've reached the pinnacle of grifting. And then I came into my past where Don Jr.'s like, "You want to come to Mar-a-Lago?" Oh, yes. Yes, I do. Oh my God, I'm going to grift so much money out of this.
Oh, shit.
Oh, she did. I mean, that's in his mind. He's like, "Oh my God, I'm like,
Now all I have to do,
I can't."
it's my opportunity to
kiss the
kiss
nun.
Trump's ass directly.
Yeah. Look, Dave, come over here. Look, I've got this little nunt on my face, not my face, my neck, and I need you to kiss it to show me how much you really love me. I'll do it,
Show
sir.
me you're not disgusted by the nunt. Kiss the
You
nunt.
love it, don't you? You got a heart on, Dave. Look, I know you're gay, Dave. I'm not, but, come on.
So David, my husband, who's here somewhere, he's here somewhere. People think it's funny that I'm gay, and it's like,
Do they?
they think like you don't seem gay. That's what they always say to me. You don't seem gay, which I always feel like is
Whoever said that about you, dude.
Yeah, they must not know many gay people or any at all.
A lot of people when they meet me, they say, "TJ, you don't seem fat, You don't seem
Yep.
fat in real life." Now that I met you,
Hey,
that whole fat thing, that was a bunch of hooey.
that really snuck up.
Dude. Okay.
What? No, nothing.
show you.
I've got nothing. It's all right.
But whatever, nobody cares. He's gay. All right, whatever. I mean, and frankly, I'm
I
not even
don't
gay,
care,
so that's
dude. Who
fine.
gives a shit? Suck 1,000 dicks in hell. I don't give a fuck.
10 p.m. for about 2 hours, depending on the tequila. Canada guys loving that one.
Good for him. Glad someone got something out of it.
So Don says you want to go to Mar-a-Lago. So of course we decide to go. So Mar-a-Lago, if you have not seen this place or been to this place, this is Donald Trump in building form. It is the most gaudy, golden, over-the-top, hair-sprayed, ridiculous building you have ever seen. Mirrors everywhere, ridiculousness. And we go in there, and this is West Palm, right? This is West Palm, and I love these people, I really do. But the women there have had some serious work done. I mean, it was like,
And the comedy, it's the most derivative. Oh my God, dude. It's like, it's unfathomable. Like, there's not even an ounce of originality in this. Literally, he's at some Richie place, and it's gaudy, and the women have had plastic surgery. Okay, man. You've just taken comedy back 30 years in time. Wonderful.
walking into the cantina on Tatooine. The face, dun, 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 like the faces. It was a lot. It was a lot. But anyway, we get in there and we're having dinner, and we're in a
I quit.
rooms. We're in this kind of small room.
I quit.
20 people there.
You can't.
I'm down. I'm out.
You're not allowed.
Oh shit! No, you can't.
I'm out.
Nope.
Stop me
You're not
then.
allowed.
I'm out.
Nope.
I'm
Nope.
gone. No,
Nope.
I'm not doing it no more. I'm done.
Yep.
I'm done.
Nope. Nah, bullshit, TJ. You're not done. You're not done, TJ. Come back.
Unilateral TJ.
All right, I'll tell you what, TJ. If you forfeit your entire paycheck next month to me and Paul, I'll let you leave. You send me a thing to write in, Paul, signed by you and notarized. It just says, "Look, all my money I'm gonna make next month, Scotty and Paul, just evenly divide it. I will gladly let you
split
leave."
your cheese.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll let them go. I'll let them skip the gauntlet. Fuck. I mean, hey, for that 1 month, yeah, I'll be like, all right, dude, you can skip the gauntlet, you can skip all this shit. I'll let you. I'll even fucking send you a Chalky Baba.
Whoa, a Chalky Baba. That's sweetening the deal.
I'll have it delivered by a courier to you, TJ. Chalky Baba. That's the least I can do for taking all his money from him. TJ, this does not continue until TJ comes back, unfortunately.
I mean,
TJ can't just skip out on it. I mean, look, there's not that long left. TJ, there's only 11 minutes left. You know, the end is going to be filler. Only 11 more minutes to go. TJ, you've made it through 29 minutes.
I mean, come on, yeah. I mean, we've done it, TJ. We're doing it.
I mean, TJ, if you come sit down and watch it, that 11 minutes is going to go by much faster than walking away, walking out of the room.
Dude, maybe if we pray to TJ real hard, he'll realize that it's us that needs him, TJ. We can't do this alone.
TJ.
You have to stand shoulder to shoulder with us, because if you don't, the whole troop will fall, TJ.
And the show is not going to continue until TJ comes back. He's not just going to walk out of the fucking... I mean, look, if he said he go take a piss or something, that's fine, but...
I mean, he's holding it hostage. He's holding the show hostage.
Now, TJ, we're not going to allow this, TJ.
This is outrageous. Outrageous, TJ.
Yeah, I mean, if TJ thinks he's going to get away with this, there's no way. The show is not going to continue until TJ comes back.
He's got another thing coming.
You got another thing coming. And TJ, I don't understand this. I don't get this. I mean, it's going to end quicker. You're going to be done sooner if you just simply come and watch the show. I mean, this is sad. TJ, you're going to have to come back, man.
TJ, come back.
It's just, no.
You can blame it all on me.
You can't just quit. It's not allowed.
I was wrong, and I just can't live without you.
I mean, you have 12 whole... I think that's the thing, too, is it's like there's 12 people watching it. So TJ's just like dejected. He's like, oh, this is horrible. But at least there's an audience. He's like, well, I've got people watching. I mean, down the road, of course, when we release it to everybody and merge tier people, a bunch of you are going to watch it too. I mean, not everyone's going to watch this live.
Sure.
But when all that happens, I mean, yeah, it's going to feel like it's just justified because people are going to, I guarantee you, love to shit on Dave Rubin. I mean, if there's any redeeming thing about this, is like he's so shit onable. People
love to hate it and people hate to love it.
Oh, dude, we've seen that with the public episodes we've done about Dave Rubin. It's like, it's for us, it's torturous suffering because there's nothing to him as a person. He's just, that suit might as well be empty. Like, just fucking take the AI artist and Photoshop him out and just have a suit standing up there with a microphone, and that's Dave Rubin. There's nothing scintillating about him. There's nothing interesting about him. I mean, it's like he's a guy that even with money, even with political connections, like he's talking about, I'm going to Mar-a-Lago. Like, normally if someone said that to you, Paul, like, hey, Paul, you want to hear my story about how I went to fucking Mar-a-Lago and shit? You're probably going to be like, yeah, hear your fucking story about Mar-a-Lago. It just is an interesting aside, even by taking the even political ramifications out of it. It's like someone went there. Okay, I'll hear their fucking story. But this is one dude. It's like, do you want to hear about my visit to Mar-a-Lago? It's just like, no.
Like, not at all.
I mean, because you're not a good storyteller. You're not gonna. It's just gonna be the most boring rote. I saw some women there and they had fake faces and fake tits. All right, and it was gaudy because Trump likes ostentatious shit. But I'm not smart. Like, dude, Paul, think about this. Dave Rubin is a gay guy that can't even describe the architecture.
I know.
I mean, that's like bizarre. It's like, wait a minute, what? You can't tell me it's like this is, like what's like I'm fucking high. Oh, this is colonial or something. This is mid-century modern. This is
from the Baja school of decadent minimalism, and I just love the curve of these columnar bristles that they've installed at the foot of these big, beautiful columns here.
Oh, Paul, you're tapping. You're half a fag. You know. So
I know.
You're tapping into it. It's like I remember we were talking about Dune one time. And you're like, "This is brutalism," and I'm like, "Whoa!" I'm like, Paul actually knows this.
Yes.
Like, I don't know. Which I mean, I afterwards, I of course mentioned that people were like, "This is brutalism." I know things about this movie.
Yeah.
I'm looking for. Are you looking forward? Well, I know you were kind of mixed on the first Dune. Are you looking forward to the
I want it.
upcoming
Dude.
one?
I'm ready. I'm ready for.
We get
for
Fade
another dose.
finally.
I know. I want Fade. I want the. I'm low key most excited about the fucking Emperor.
Walken is the
Yeah,
Emperor.
dude. Christopher fucking Walken is gonna be in it, dude.
Dude,
Hell
when I heard
yeah.
he was cast as the Emperor, I was like, oh man, like that's not Salvador Dali, but like I actually think that's kind of better because Christopher Walken can actually act. I don't know how good of an actor Dali would have been. Talking about Euros, dude, if you guys are wondering. Or that was like they were gonna pay Salvador Dali like $1 million a day to be the God Emperor.
No, he
of
wanted
the
$1 million
universe.
a minute or some crazy.
Oh,
shit
okay, $1
like
million
that.
a minute. Okay, I didn't realize they wanted. Yeah, no wonder the movie never got made. Got another chili dog, TJ?
I wish.
How many more do you think you could take down?
Like if I was really trying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like if you just were like, fuck it, I'm gonna eat as many chili dogs as I can.
I bet you TJ could eat 10, dude.
You took down 2. Like, how many more do you think you fit in there?
I mean, I'm not. Maybe 4. Maybe 5.
No, dude. If TJ, look.
I mean, if I was really ravenous.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Okay, I'll put it this way. Guy comes in with 10 chili dogs and a fucking handgun. And he says, look.
Well, yeah, I could do it under that circumstance.
That's what I'm saying. So I think you could do 10. I honestly think, I mean, I know you said most people could, but
But
I
I'd
think a lot
probably
of people
throw.
couldn't do it.
I think I would throw in the towel naturally, like at 6 or 7.
Yeah, I know. I would agree with that. Yeah, I would agree with that.
No,
No.
10 more or 10 in addition?
That's
Just
the same
10.
thing.
Wait, no, what? No,
10 more,
wait.
10 in addition.
No,
more.
10 total or 10 in addition.
Okay. Yeah.
We're
10, I
at
mean,
2.
yeah. I
What's
could
the
not.
most you? Well, Paul, I think you eat a bunch of. How many hot dogs do you think you could put down? Well, chili dogs specifically. You think you could put?
I mean,
down?
trying to judge the size of those, keeping in mind TJ's big, so they're probably bigger than they seem.
What kind of hot dog you using, TJ? Using like a Nathan's or
Yeah, what was in there?
National or
Those
what?
were Nathan's.
Nathan's okay. Yeah,
Okay.
so this is a standard size hot dog,
Yeah.
a bun length bun, chili cheese.
You're looking at about 300 calories per one.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about it, probably about 300 calories. So if you eat like 5 of them, that's like 1,500 calories.
Sure.
Yeah. Something like that.
So if you
I
could
mean,
put
I
away,
think I could probably put away 10. I think I could.
oh shit,
On
you
a
think
good
you
day.
could?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, if I was really hungry, I could maybe take down 10 if I was really trying. But
Dude, we should have a contest. We should have a
You wanna
chili
have-
dog contest, you and me.
Actually,
Want a
part of the
chili
night,
dog
dude.
contest?
The next fucking live show we do, that needs to be part of it. You guys,
Dude,
go
I
fucking
challenge you,
head-to-head.
TJ, to a chili dog contest.
all right, but I want to do it in person.
Yeah, we'll do it in person.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to be sitting next to you and fucking eat 10. Y'all do it. All right.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
get on a stage. You guys get on a fucking stage. You
It's
get your
not
10.
for speed, it's just for completion.
Right,
'Cause I
it's
don't want
not-
to be goblin.
Well, I mean, obviously there has to be some kind of time limit because otherwise you could just fucking.
Sure,
sit
but
there
I
for
mean, like,
hours
yeah,
and
I don't want it to be like first one to finish wins or whatever. That's
No,
that's
yeah. I
bullshit.
mean, I don't want to eat them super fast either.
I think 1 hour, dude. One
Um,
fucking hour, dude.
Maybe 2.
2.
Yeah.
Oh my god, 2 fucking
All right, well,
hours,
maybe-
man.
100 minutes. 10 minutes for each hot dog.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
seems
too
fair
easy,
to me,
man.
dude. That
Dude,
seems
that
fair to
fucking-
me.
Those motherfuckers that do that Nathan's hot dog contest every year can put away like fucking 6.
Those guys are competitive eaters, and those people have literally
Yeah.
trained their.
But what I'm
stomachs
saying
to
is
be-
like they do 60. Oh, yeah, obviously if we're talking about you doing 60 or 70, that would be ridiculous.
right.
But 10 in an hour, that seems like that's giving you even then an awful lot of leeway.
I mean,
If you really
but,
want
I
to
mean,
push it to
if
a
it's-
competition.
If the contest is to see who,
Well,
who can,
a competition,
I mean,
you
if the
want
contest is
pressure,
to see who can eat
You
the
want-
most, I guess. So I mean, we
you
could
want
go past
pressure.
10 potentially.
but you want the pressure there. Oh yeah, I mean, look, if you both make it to 10, But I mean, like, I think you need more of a time limit to have that pressure on you guys to do it. Because if you have like 2 hours, I mean, that's even possible that, you know, you could probably.
I mean, but it's not a speed contest. It's about who can eat the most in that
I
time.
understand that, but I mean, also, but also under you want it to be more. Yeah, but if you do like that, then you should just say, hey, as long as you guys are both willing to go. If it's about who can truly eat more, that's why you need a time limit.
Sure.
I mean, you could say, because I mean, you could both say like, hey, if you're willing to sit around for 6 hours, Paul could be like, you know,
right.
what?
I mean, that's why it has to
Throw
have
another
some
one
kind
out.
of time imposed on it. But whatever, we'll figure out the.
I think an
specifics.
hour, dude. I think an hour.
All right.
But I mean, hey, it's obviously your guys' competition, so you'll determine what you want to do.
Sure.
And, we're sitting there, the four of us, Kimberly, his girlfriend, and Trump is sitting there. And again, this is the middle of impeachment. They're saying the walls are closing in. And Trump's sitting sort of right behind me, so I keep looking at him. And first off, the first thing that I noticed was that he wasn't wearing a tie. And it's like, we've really only seen the guy with that red tie, right? And his shirt was open, like kind of mafia style, like this. And it was late at night, and his hair was kind of down a little bit more, and his shirt's open, and I felt like we were in Goodfellas. And the main thing I kept thinking is, I just want to see what this part of him looks like. I swear to God. I just want to see, like, what color is it? What texture is it? Like, I wanted to poke it.
Dude, he did it, man. He did have to fucking kiss the nut. Oh my God, he's saying it.
Yeah, he sucked the nut, dude.
Oh my God. Look, for you to truly be accepted, you must embrace.
You'll have to forgive me, Mr. President. I don't know my way around one of these.
Oh, you will soon. Oh, you'll know it very well, like the back of your hand.
Yeah, work the nunt clit. Work the nit.
Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna bust the.
Work the nullit.
The nut is gonna burst.
That was the main thing I was thinking the entire time. The entire meal. I just have to.
The entire meal. Oh, a succulent meal it was.
And he's sitting with Rudy Giuliani. And let me tell you something, as a New Yorker, Rudy Giuliani.
Yeah, work his nut. Rudy's the fucking cuck in the corner, like jerking off as he licks the nut.
Work the nut. Do it.
Oh, wow, Donald, he's really working it.
He is a true American hero after what he did during 9/11. And yeah, I have nothing but respect for him. All right, he went a little crazy with the hair dye. You know, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. It's okay. But anyway, they're sitting there, and Trump's laughing up a storm. So they're saying the walls are closing in, the walls are closing in. And Trump is just laughing his ass off, having fun, shirts open, Rudy's there. It's like, what's going on here? So then at the end of the night, Junior says to me, hey, do you want to say hi to my dad? And I was like, well, of course I want to say hi to the president. So he walks us up to the president, and Trump is sitting. And Don says to him, hey, Dad, I want you to meet Dave Rubin. And he looks at me and he goes, oh, I recognize you. I recognize you. And I was like, oh, well, I'm on Fox a lot. Maybe you've seen me on Tucker. And then he turns to my husband and he says, well, who are you? And he goes, well, I'm his husband. And Trump goes, husband? You're his husband?
It's more like Trump's like saying, like, look, I thought they said we had very strict rules about.
We don't know when we
fags
start
policy.
allowing these fucking fruitcakes into Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, it's like husband. Like
Like,
he's
this is
trying
supposed to
figure out-
be this is supposed to be a story about a good thing. So he treated you like you were an alien from another planet because you're married to another man,
Yes.
and that's a good thing.
Yep.
He slaps his hands on the table. He stands up. He has a huge smile on his face. And then he looks at me, points right at me. We're standing 2 feet away from each other. It's the middle of impeachment. He goes, you know what your only problem is? And I really had one of those moments. Like, is this real life? Is this real life? The president is about to tell me what my
Got some
problem
problems.
is.
You got a lot of problems, Dave. A lot of problems.
The guy's being impeached. Shirt open, hair flowing. You know what your problem is? He goes, you could have any chick you want.
What?
No.
No, you couldn't. What are you
Number
talking
one, no.
about?
Number two, this whole like Don is cool under pressure. It's like because he knew he wasn't really going to be impeached. Like, yeah, the House would impeach him, but he knew he'd be acquitted by the Senate. So yeah, of course he's not like, oh, I'm sweating bullets, because you already know the way the vote was going to go. If Donald Trump was going to actually be truthfully and like truly impeached and convicted, he would have done a Nixon, dude. He would have gone out on that fucking helicopter with his fucking the 2 V's in the air. I am not a crook. You know, he would have been gone. There's no fucking way. He was laughing and joking because he knew nothing was going to happen to him. So that's not like being cool under pressure. That's just acknowledging reality. That he's a rich fuck and he's powerful and he's got a bunch of dupes.
No,
So, yeah,
Scotty. Donald Trump doesn't care. The walls are closing
Who
in.
does
He's
a
not even
cucumber?
sweating it. He don't care. He's just too tough. He's too hard.
Swear to God, he goes, you could have any chick you want, but you don't want him.
You don't want him. All right, come lick my
You
nuts
want
again.
this guy. And that was what Donald Trump was like. So there you go.
Wow.
Wow, sounds
It's
like
all-
a fucking colossal
What?
piece of shit. I can see why you support him so much.
Dude, when you end a joke and have to go like, and that's the end of the joke. So there you go. You failed, bro. You failed.
And
Donald
the joke
Trump
is
insulted
now
me and
ending.
insulted my husband. I love him. Okay.
And it's so obvious. You like the most brief of like brush off audiences with Trump. It was like, hey, Dad, you want to meet this fucking loser? I guess that likes you. And it's all like, yeah, let me meet him. Yeah, you look familiar or something. Who are you? I'm his husband. You know your problem is, buddy? You're a stupid fucking faggot. Get the fuck out of my club. Thank you, Mr. Trump. It sounds like what happened. I mean, Donald Trump, I mean, yeah, and Mar-a-Lago, he could just say something like this. Now get this fucking faggot out of here. And Dave Rubin like, thank you, sir. As the fucking security drags his fucking, him and his husband's ass out the fucking door. And Don Jr.'s like, it's funny. See you, Rick. See you, Dave. Oh, these fucking people, dude.
But I think one of the things that kind of woke me up to all of this is, you know, if you listen to the media, and the media lies about everything, and I assure you we'll be discussing that with the governor in a few minutes. They lie about everything, and they lie about everyone, right? They lie about all these people that are now my friends, all these people that you watch. They lie.
Wow,
Ben
the
Shapiro,
media
he's a very
lies.
scary guy, right? Ben Shapiro, he's very mean and very scary. Ben Shapiro is 4'6", okay?
No one describes Ben Shapiro as mean or scary.
He's in my pocket right now.
Oh, another joke,
You guys wanna see
TJ.
him? You want to see him?
I missed it. I
That's
was
okay.
groaning.
He said,
Sorry.
Ben Shapiro so small. He's like, he's in my pocket right now.
But the idea
Okay.
that, like, some of those protesters out there, they're literally triggered, I hate that word. They're triggered by Ben Shapiro, as if you're going to walk out into a dark alley and there's Ben Shapiro. What's he going to do? Like fire his yarmulke at you like a Chinese star?
What's he gonna do? Propagate hatred and division in the country until people all fucking are on the brink of a civil war or something? What's
It
he
doesn't
gonna
matter what
do?
a Rick is, though, TJ. Is he actually physically intimidating to you?
No.
Oh, he's harmless.
Dude, I don't think a civil war is going to happen due to this border shit. My call is that nothing's going to happen at all.
Well,
me
Biden
run
doesn't
the-
seem like
you know
he's
what
gonna do anything about it, so you're probably right about that.
Yeah, dude. Well, here's the thing. Let me run this by you. Is this like maybe a secretly good thing? I was ruminating on this. What if, okay, so Texas has now openly defied an order from the Supreme Court, right?
Pretty
Doesn't that
much.
provide like impetus for other states to ignore orders coming out of this like super activist right-wing Supreme Court?
Yeah,
Like,
maybe.
wouldn't this give like West Coast states and northern states a chance to go like, nah, Roe v. Wade's still in fucking effect here. Nah. You know what I mean? Like whatever they come after next, now it's like on the books that a state can fucking do it and there's no repercussions.
Well, the
Maybe it's
thing
a
is,
good thing.
though, I mean, yeah, I definitely see your point on that, but I think the blue states aren't going to do that because they're going to be like, well, we're actually following the rule of law, unlike these other states who are basically just ignoring what the law of the land is or what the interpretation of that law is. But maybe you're right. I don't know. It's definitely possible.
Glenn Beck, my buddy Glenn Beck. I love Glenn Beck.
Really?
Absolutely
You love Glenn Beck?
I'll tell you something about Glenn Beck.
Dude, I guarantee Glenn Beck's wife doesn't love Glenn Beck. So, I mean, at least there's someone does.
Yeah, I'm glad someone loves him.
Has one of the most incredible memorabilia collections in the entire world. So some of you know this. He's just
So much Nazi paraphernalia in his house.
all of this incredible.
I mean, you
American
feel
history.
like you're at a Third Reich rally. Any minute now, Hitler's going to walk on stage and maybe see Goebbels, Himmler. You're going to see them all. You're going to see all the greatest hits.
And he has just so many awesome things. He has, I kid you not, he has Darth Vader's original helmet from Star Wars 1977 before Disney took it. So you're allowed to applaud that if you want it. It's not a Disney thing.
So
You're
obscenely
allowed
rich.
to applaud that.
So this,
Man, you guys are such fucking cucks.
I mean, this is basically his please clap. You're allowed to applaud that. I mean, just Dave, why don't you just beg on your hands and knees? Please love me. Do you really love me? Do you really? Wow, dude, this makes
You seen this this Paul's ego? He's a big fat guy with a beard. He probably eats too much.
huh?
How about that
Salty, too.
Scotty Kirk, huh?
He loves that
Eating
mac and
macaroni
cheese.
out of a manila envelope. What a weirdo, huh? Yeah, that's a weird guy.
But TJ, that guy, well, just don't take him to the produce aisle.
Probably stick a banana right up his butt. Yeah.
and was supposed to open for me in Dallas, and I was going to announce this on stage, but he got laryngitis. He couldn't do it. I was going to tell him.
Look, he swears up and down he had laryngitis. Dude, Dave probably cornered whoever the fuck that was in the opening. I'll kill your entire family. Gone. Yeah, this world you live in now, like a dream.
Honey, you're supposed to go open for Dave Rubin. Oh, fuck. Tell him I got laryngitis or something.
I've got a real bad
Tell him
case
I'm
of
real sick.
Going to tell him that the first time that I went to the Blaze Studios in Dallas, I'm sitting in his office, and he's got the Darth Vader helmet right there, and it's just like perched next to his desk. And he went to the bathroom. I put on the helmet.
By the way,
selfie.
the fact that I've learned here today that Glenn Beck apparently has the original Darth Vader helmet in his possession is nothing but bleak and depressing to me.
I know. It's just another example of a great piece of art or memorabilia being locked away in some fucking shitty millionaire's shitty fucking mansion, never to be seen again.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Wearing Darth Vader's helmet in Glenn Beck's office, which I will one
I mean,
day
they fucking pretty recently discovered a work that is like 99% thought to be by Leonardo, an unfinished fucking portrait of the goddamn Jesus. And, you know, some people got to see it in New York for a little while, but now it's on a Saudi yacht and nobody will ever see it again. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I love rich people.
Gotta love him.
He has, what else does he have? Oh, he has, I mean, this is actually incredible, truly incredible. He has the Olympic torch that Jesse Owens held at the
Man, dude, last night, me and the missus went and saw Dave Rubin stand-up comedy. He did this hilarious bit where he told us all the stuff Glenn Beck owns. It was fucking hilarious, man.
Dude, I guarantee you when people talked about this night, they're like, we met the governor. Anything else happened during the show? Yeah, there's this guy before. I think his name was Rave Dubin or something. I don't know. He wasn't very good. We just kind of looked on our phones for like 30, 40 minutes till the governor came out.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible stuff. He also has Dorothy's ruby red slippers,
Right.
which he wears when he's doing the radio. That's kind of the trick to his longevity. That's right, Glenn Beck. But people think he's scary, right? People think that Larry Elder is scary. Do you guys think Larry Elder is scary? Larry Elder, who is one of truly the most genuine, decent human beings ever, who ran for governor of California. I campaigned with him. If this was a just world, he would be the governor of California instead of that American psycho that we got over there now. But I can tell none of you care. You're like, California, fuck that place. Doesn't matter. Nobody cares. It's okay. Yeah, let him go. Let him go. That's all right. But Larry Elder, who the LA Times called the black face of white supremacy. Yeah, that's what we're up against with these people. All right, we got to get to the governor soon, so I got to give away some T-shirts, people. I need T-shirts out quick, because yes, ma'am, right over there. What is your oppression? You're an ex-Californian. You're not oppressed. You're here in Florida. Who else? You. I like that, sir. You want someone else to have the shirt. Okay. There you go. Thank you for your service. Okay, we got 2 more, and then the governor's coming out, people. Who's oppressed? All right, somebody up there. We'll get it to you. Yes, sir. Yes.
Oh, God, he's so dead. He has to,
working in big
dude, he's so dead. He has to go back to this. That's why he didn't do it all at once. I see now why. He's like, we don't care about California. It's like, no, they don't care about you, Dave.
Tech, sweet Jesus, you get a shirt. We'll get it to you. Okay, one more. Yes, right here. You were fired for refusing to wear a mask. You got a shirt. There you go. All right, and now. Man, this freaking flew by. You guys are awesome. You guys really are awesome. And now, ladies.
It flew by.
Is that what
man,
it
I'm
did?
sure it flew by for me.
Did it fly by? Is that what it did? Is that what just happened?
Ladies and gentlemen, for the main event. Are you ready for the main event? I moved to this great state 6 months ago, okay? And I got to tell you, as I opened with, you guys have done it right. And it's you, and it's you, and it's you, and it's you, and it's everyone in this room. And it's that Florida man knew something that the rest of us had forgotten, or maybe we never knew. And I promise you that I am here to keep Florida, Florida. And I'm also here to support this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Governor Ron DeSantis, everybody. Governor Ron DeSantis!
Our governor is red, white, and blue.
What? Dude, he has his own gay little theme song?
Yeah, I guess so.
I love it. It's so cute.
They love the comedy sounds of Rave Dubin.
How about that, Governor? Yeah. Did you watch the show?
Good evening, Orlando.
I thought it was a mistake for Disney to get involved, and I told them you shouldn't get involved. It's not going to work out well for you. So they kind of got involved.
I don't know if you heard what Donald Duck's been up to, but. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been on tour for 2 months. We thought it was right to end it in Orlando with the governor. You guys have been absolutely awesome. I am telling you, I am truly the proudest new Floridian, and I thank you for doing it right. I thank you for watching. I thank you for supporting me. I thank you for coming out and fighting for freedom and laughing at those freaks.
Oh, please.
And on that note, everybody, thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Let's go, Brandon. Let's keep Florida, Florida, everybody.
What? What's the shitty theme music? Nailed it.
Wow, dude, there are people out there, dude. See, here's the bobbleheads and the yes men.
Dave,
Dude, nobody
that was
should have
amazing.
high-fived Dave Rubin after that. If that was other comedians backstage that were watching, they would have fucking hung their heads in shame.
And so there's no question. Written and performed by Dave Rubin.
Wow.
Scotty,
TJ?
fuck you for pulling this. Fuck you for making us watch this. I always thought that on the scale of comedy, the bottom was 0. But today I was proven fucking wrong. There is such a thing as anti-funny. There is such a thing as negative funny. And this is it.
Is this? I mean, yeah. I guess the question before we go is this worse than Andy Dick? Is Dave worse?
Question. How is
Oh,
that
yeah,
even a
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
question? Yes.
Okay,
Andy
is
Dick
this
is great.
worse? Is this worse than the Andrew Tate poll? I mean, like it's about half. But so you did about half at this time. This is about 3 hours. Compared to Tate, which one's worse?
Scotty, I've done some thinking about this. I know TJ already said it was worse than Tate. I think there's only one way to really know.
How's that?
Don't even fucking say it, dude.
There's only one way to really
Don't even
know,
fucking
Scotty.
say what you're about to say. Don't even fucking say it.
There's only one way to really know.
What's that?
That's in the show.
Dave Rubin Gauntlet.
No,
Oh my God.
Got to compare.
I don't want it.
You don't know till you know, and I'm an empirical guy. You guys know me. I don't like just throwing shit out there willy-nilly. I got to put my money where my mouth is. If you want to answer that question, Dave Rubin Gauntlet.
Wow. That is a hell of a gauntlet to throw down. I don't know, man.
Dave Rubin talking to Ben Shapiro. Dave Rubin having a good chat with our good old friends over at fucking Daily Wire. You know what I mean? Dave Rubin, other Dave Rubin comedy specials. Dave Rubin commercials. Dave Rubin uploads to the Dave Rubin YouTube channel.
There's a lot of Dave Rubin content out there. He's been on Real Time with Bill Maher. We could do Bill Maher and Dave
Bill
Rubin.
Maher and Dave Rubin. Roseanne and Dave Rubin. He interviewed Roseanne. We could do Roseanne and Dave Rubin.
TJ, there's an opportunity here. Are you willing to put the worst head to head? TJ, I mean, Andy Dick, you said was the worst before this going in tonight. Now you say Dave Rubin is the bottom of the barrel. I mean, but Tate was pretty bad too.
You can't definitively know though until
We
you've
have to-
gone through the Rubin Gauntlet. That was TJ a mere 3 hours of your time.
And we have to do a fucking gauntlet tomorrow still. So,
And this is like warm-ups for the Gauntlet, TJ.
yep.
Well, that's it. TJ, you look dead inside, dude.
I am.
All right. Well, thanks for being part of the merch tier. You guys are smart. You got to see it live. All three of you. Have a good night, guys.